How
We
are you,
are
Lester?
live.
Hey, hey.
Hey guys.
Party people in chats. How are we all? Neon Moon. Hello.
Hey Neon Moon. Icon, if you're still around. Figured I'd do one last live stream before I died here from a tornado.
What's its
Now
name?
we
What's
get
the
to watch it
tornado?
live.
Well, there's looks like 3 right now on the ground in Iowa. So
Heckle and Jekyll.
like I told Jen, I'll go get my lasso and I'll rope a tornado. Who's that? Pecos Bill? Roped a tornado.
Sounds good. Tow it away with your pickup truck. And other Americanisms. Funny.
So how's your guys' day been so far?
Yeah, not bad. Off to a good start here. Nice and hot, steaming shit. We're expecting storms as well here in downtown Australia. How about you, Jennifer? How are you going, darling?
It was sunny and in the 70s today. Had the windows open. It was nice.
Beautiful.
And then,
So you say 70s, that's probably like mild 15 here. Beautiful weather.
yeah, the type of weather that I would like to have all year round. Yeah, that.
Absolutely.
Yep. And then the storm that's hitting Leicester now will be here tomorrow into Monday. So we'll have a bunch of rain here, I think.
Okay. Hopefully it'll die down enough so it's just rain and stuff and nothing heavy.
Not that they're calling for it at the moment.
Yeah. Incredible.
Well,
Carl
hey,
get washed.
Mr. Hugh,
Baseball size hail earlier in Orient, Iowa.
I'm hoping this shit doesn't head up towards you, Icon. I really do.
Hey, g'day, Mr. Icon. Hey, Mr. Hugh as well. Woohoo. Everyone's in chat. How are we, boys? Good to see you both. Good to see you. Fantastic.
That's a lot of damage. That doesn't look like a school bus. Look at that hell. Holy shit.
I love how they use different colours like your pinks and your reds and your oranges. It's like an LGBT LMNOP friggin' tornado coming through, huh? Excuse me, coming through. Just
Equal
imagine.
opportunity storm.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Tornado estrogen's making its way down the South Florida coast. All that shit.
Also, the birthplace.
Yep, that shit is heading directly towards me.
I did not know that.
You see that little bend in the Mississippi there?
Yep. I can see you waving from there, actually.
That's me.
He's got Radar Omega. He's got our Discord.
Your little avatar. Hi.
He's got the Ryan Holly off screen. I mean, this guy is informed.
Does it?
He is tracked.
Well, tumbleweed across the screen.
You're just now tuning in. We still do have a warning, a tornado warning for Benton County, Iowa, Jefferson, and Wapello
Holy
County,
shit.
Iowa.
There's like 6 tornado warnings up. Jeez Louise, man.
Yeah.
The one that looks concerning to me right now is going to be the one that's going over Hedrick right now.
Well, I'll be able to let you know live when it hits us because it'll start the lightning first.
Hayesville, Harper, Keota.
And I'll be able to see if the rain's blowing sideways. And
the storm up here near Benton,
they're good.
I think is
let me take this shit off.
Rainbow NATO. That is so cool. Oh, love it. Mr. Hugh, Mr. Neon Moon. Fantastic.
So the storm you're getting going to reactivate your river in your backyard there, Scotty?
Well, that all depends. It was a bit of a creek there for a while. Would have been good if there was fish flowing through, eh? Like catching food.
Fish, crawdads.
Absolutely. And it was over 1.5 feet deep. I was halfway up my shin walking through it. Like, that's a lot of water. We had
Yeah, I saw your
600
video
mil
on
in 3 days. So yeah, no wonder the Brisbane city flooded. So, yeah, and they say climate change, eh? I don't know.
Huh?
it.
I don't know what to think.
I think this more have to do with China and their freaking seeding the sky, so they change their own weather.
Yeah. Was that their way of saying thanks for coming to the Olympics this year? Or
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so, because there's been a lot of reports about them seeding.
don't know. But if you haven't heard a conspiracy by 10 a.m., it's time to start one.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to
Absolutely.
it. Hey. Icon says we had our first handful of severe thunderstorm warnings in Wisconsin today. One just popped up north of Jonesville.
I hope you stay safe, Ike. Jesus Christ, mate. It's just the potential of loose stuff leaving roofs and worst case scenario. It's like you can look after your own stuff. You just can't accommodate for other people's fucking laziness. That's it's the shit part. Loose projectiles and stuff, and
yeah,
Hey, Mr.
that's
Goose.
the worst part.
absolutely.
Yeah, well, I'm just figuring I'll get my car washed for free. So.
There you go. I have done that. When there's a severe storm, I'll go out there because I don't mind getting rained on. I actually enjoy it. I'll freaking wash my truck. I'll take the sponge out and I'll just start wiping it down and let the rain wash the dirt off.
Yeah. I figure, we're gonna have these storms and then it's gonna get cold and it's gonna get warm and it's gonna get cold and probably have at least one more snowstorm before it's all said and done. So I'm not washing the car until that's done.
Like the guy said, I got a blizzard coming in right after this storm. So when the temperature drop.
It's funny. This weather gives me hard nips, man. I love it.
Well, I agree. And story I was going to tell you guys is, at work today, I went outside and the wind was blowing pretty hard. So I took my hat off because, wind likes to steal your hats. And I just faced the wind and just closed my eyes and stood there for like 5 minutes and just feeling that wind on my face, blowing through my hair and stuff. It felt so good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now
the wind's starting to pick up here a little bit. The shade on the window is doing one of these things.
Well, that's what I was saying. I took a nap and freaking wind come up so bad that freaking curtain hit me in the face and woke me up.
Bloody hell. So, yeah, how's your new diet going? Must be a lot better for you.
Yeah, it's doing great. I got a lot of updates on that. I've actually, since I started, I've lost 10 pounds. Not even trying.
Yep.
Awesome.
And I've already told you guys my blood sugar has been normal for a week now.
That's excellent. So you reckon you've fallen into ketosis or not?
Actually, I think I'm just changing into ketosis right now. Because today I was out of breath a lot. So it kind of felt like I was coming down with something. And that's kind of what ketosis is. When you start switching over, they call it ketosis flu. Because your body's not used to switching over from burning sugars to burning fat. But I don't know. I mean, I've lost 10 pounds, so something's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start either trying to do keto or something, but get through all the crap food I got in the cabinet and just not buying anymore.
That is the hardest part, Jen. You got to get the shit out of your house, because the
I'm not
hardest
throwing
thing
away
for
all that
me
money.
was opening the cupboard and seeing this shit. And, you know, my wife goes to the grocery store, and what she bring back yesterday? A loaf of banana nut bread. That is my favorite. It's like, you really are tempting me to stop this fucking diet. But iron
Well,
will.
I got lots of, I'm not throwing all that money in the trash. So,
Oh, exactly, you know. That's what I was telling you guys. I've got 2 big jars of spaghetti sauce up in the cupboard that just, and you know, spaghetti's one of my favorite meals. So it's really hard to see those just sit there. Oh, he's got quite the setup there. Oh, you guys can't see. Sorry.
yeah, I got it on the television. So I'm kind of like if I look up, I can see it. And I'm like, how many screens is this dude looking at a time?
Well, there's 3 there for a second. Yeah, this shit's heading right for you, Icon, if you're still here.
And he said he'll be right back. Chat.
So, Scotty, how many tornadoes have you seen in your life in Australia? Oh, he's muted. Did we lose him? No, he's still on, but.
There.
Winterset, Iowa, birthplace of John Wayne.
I ordered myself a new tablet, and it comes with a little keyboard. So, yeah.
Oh, cool. What did you end up paying for it?
It's actually for a tablet. It's got the newest version on it, and it's really good pixel density for a tablet. And the keyboard and a stylus pen is with the tax $199.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a
Yeah,
good price.
I mean it's not a name brand, but that's whatever. It's a tablet,
Hey,
Hey,
Raptor.
Raptor.
Hey, Raptor.
Oh, that's a really good price, Jen. That's because I was looking at them at Best Buy, and I was like, you couldn't even touch that price at Best Buy.
Well, yeah, it's not a Samsung or anything fancy. It's I think it's 4 gigs and 64 of storage. You can upgrade it. Yeah.
Cool.
But I mean, I've got a touchscreen laptop, but it runs Windows. So
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered how they how the it makes me wonder, like, these artists put out these amazing songs, and then the songs that just didn't quite make the top 10 were brilliant as well. You ever thought about that?
Yeah, I have. It's like some songs, they just come out at the wrong time. They were
Absolutely.
awesome, but just there was another song out there that people like better, and
they flogged the absolute shit out of their other song. Like, that's happened for like the last 50, 60 years, I know, but I was just thinking about that not so long ago, and I'm kind of wondering, like, man, there are some amazing songs out there by amazing artists that just didn't quite cut it, but they're always on their best and stuff.
Yeah, that's. I'm trying to think of one right now, and I can't even come up with
We
one.
Belong by Pat Benatar.
Oh, that was an awesome song.
That'd be one of them, I suppose. Yep. There's fucking thousands of them. Like the Beatles, for example, when they all split up, they all went solo. Like the different songs they like, like Jet by Paul McCartney and Wings, and Live and Let Die, and just like the underdogs, you know what I mean? Like the songs that, I don't know, breaks the dead air anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know, just makes you wonder.
Yeah, there's been a few that they stayed number 2 longer than the top song stayed in number 1.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden they made it to number 1 after a while. But they were that good that they were down in 2 for so long, and then got bumped up to number 1.
Yep.
Raptor, we're talking about anything we freaking feel like tonight. And we're doing a tornado watch because I've got one heading my direction. Actually, I got 3 heading towards me, so just us chatting about things we want to talk about.
Stevie Nicks was another one when she went solo. Fuck, she had some awesome hits by herself.
Well, yeah, but Fleetwood Mac is a freaking awesome band.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Stevie Nicks on her own, like some of her songs were just next level, holy shit type of. Yeah. Right.
Well, every band's had one of those. More than one of those songs.
Oh, absolutely. I suppose you do enough nose candy, anything's possible, eh?
Oh, perfect example is Ram Jam.
Yep, Black Betty.
Oh, Black Betty, Bam-a-lam.
Yeah, flog the fuck out of it, but name another one of their songs.
You can't. That's the thing. One hit wonder, and just think of it. Their whole video probably cost them like, $100, and that was just in beer for everyone that was there partying with them,
Yeah.
It was out in a backyard somewhere.
That's like George Baker's selection, that Little Green Bag, you know what I mean? What a good song. And yeah, once again, he had so much potential. And yet, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, like you look at their song, that Grease, from the actual movie Grease, I reckon that was their best hit, man, even though they flogged the shit out of that. So I don't know, What a Night. You know what I mean? Like, Grease is a far better song, better tune, better bass line through it. They just put so much fucking love and thought into that song. And then the other ones, they just flogged the shit out of the other one because, mums that stay at home and wash dishes like listening to this shit instead. I don't know. There you go. Just throwing some sexism for the night.
Well, as a kid, I didn't have much money because as a young, 12, 13-year-old, I couldn't work for anyone and never got an allowance, because it was my responsibility to do my chores because I got free roof over my head and whatnot. And my friend got an album, the Grease album.
Sweet.
So I took my cassette recorder over and we played his album and recorded the whole album on a cassette. So I had the whole album. I guess this is the cassette players were the first music pirating thing there was. I did that with the movie Smokey and the Bandit too. I recorded the whole movie on a cassette.
Brilliant.
So I could sit and listen to the movie because I knew the movie, and I could picture the whole movie in my head when I was listening to it. So
Yeah. Brilliant. Speaking of cassettes, how many do you reckon you had back in the day?
I still have over 200 cassettes, but at one time I bet you had over 500.
Wow. Do you reckon you'll ever put them onto digital or get them onto USB, or it's just one of those things where now they can just sit in the garage and write?
They
I'd
actually
probably routed by now.
no, I still play them.
Cool.
I have them. I always keep them inside, and I don't put them in the garage. There's stuff there that you'll never get, even on YouTube. You know.
Oh wow.
You know, remember having the little suitcase things full of cassettes? Ones look like little like lunch boxes. Ones look like briefcases.
Yeah, mine was briefcase. When I drove over the road, it was a briefcase, and I carried 2 of them.
Yeah,
Completely
I
full of
had
cassettes.
one of the briefcase looking ones, and I had one of the little lunchbox looking ones. But the lunchbox one had the 2 tiers in it. See.
I have no idea what you kids are on about. Everything I've done is either USB or CD. I'm that far behind.
The cassette player, the cassettes. It's the big suitcase type was actually 2-sided, and you could put like 100 cassettes in each side.
Bloody hell.
It was the ones I had because I had plenty of room in the semi and the sleeper to keep all of them. But I was like Jen, I had the smaller carrying cases for the go-to ones.
Yeah, I remember probably up until about 1996, I used to have singles and shit before the CDs were taken over. But the price difference was phenomenal. Like it was cheaper to make a CD and burn it than what it was to make a cassette. Yet they used to sell cassettes at like $4 when you buy like a CD single for $9. And being a kid with fuck all money and a Walkman, what do you do?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So yeah,
Hi,
I had a
Nikki.
pile of cassettes. Oh, Nikki's here.
Hey,
Hello.
Nikki.
How are you doing?
Hey, Icon, I still have my dad's 8 tracks, but I just don't have an 8-track player to play them on.
Oh, fuck yeah, 8-track. That'd be awesome, Mikey, just to think about it. So I think my uncle
Johnny
imported a
Cash.
Chevy years ago that had an 8-track in it. That's the first and last time I ever seen one. They're not big in Australia.
Yeah, my dad, every vehicle he
Or Icon's
had,
got one.
8-track player. I bet you Icon's got one.
He probably would have, and it'd be working, and it would be pristine.
Yep.
Boy.
Because that's the sort of man that he is. Nothing shit. And that's a compliment, Ike. Yeah, wow. I could just imagine. That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, my dad, when he'd go out to his shop, he'd always throw in his Ring of Fire 8-track.
Johnny Cash.
Yep. Or, oh my God, there was another guy he listened to that I could not stand because he yodeled every song.
Hey, Johnny Cash.
No, it's this other guy, old time country singer. I can't remember his name right now, but I don't mind yodeling in a couple songs, but when every song over and over again is yodeling, I can't handle it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's pristine. Icon says.
Yeah, absolutely. I bet it would.
I'm going to throw up the storm here, see where we're at. See if I'm about to die yet. Ooh, it's getting close. That's my county it's coming up to.
It's going to tap on your window and go, "Hi, how are you,
Yeah.
Mr.
Okay,
Taylor?"
Terrence,
Hey, bud.
thank you so
We'll
much.
just go around you because
We
we
can.
don't want to fuck with you.
For that.
Yeah.
That's what's happened so
Allie
far.
Nickel, thanks for being a member for 2 months.
Wow.
You're not going to get a copyright strike for watching another YouTube thing while you're on YouTubing, are you?
Well, I'm not going to keep it up. And you know what? I really don't give a shit. Now, Icon, I love Eddie Arnold, but he wasn't the guy he watched. He listened to. It was an older guy. But yeah, Eddie Arnold is awesome.
A lot of you guys trust my forecast. A lot of you guys believe.
I'll keep an eye on it and post it again when it gets to my county.
Yeah.
See, Iowa City's where I go to get that injection in my eye every 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm. That's a good question, Raptor. How come there is no tornado warning boxes on the radar?
Well,
should get Nikki out here to do one of her puzzles.
Actually, there's 3 of them on his. There's a red one, and then there's 2 purple ones that was on there. Anyway, like I said, I'll post it again when it gets closer. Where you from, Raptor? Nikki, have you ever seen a tornado being from down south? So, have you guys, what's like the oldest artist that you guys just love to listen to?
Elvis.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I've got his greatest hits album. There's like 40 odd songs on 2 CDs. And
yeah, I got that.
Yeah, even the kids, we'll sit in the car and we'll just listen to it while we're driving. Like some of the songs is brilliant.
Uh-oh. Just got an alert on my phone. Tornado warning.
Well, Raptor just lives all over the place.
Well, living in Iowa, tornadoes are a yearly issue.
Do they usually start this time of year, though? Or is it a little later?
No, yeah, it's normally you don't start seeing them till late April, May is when they really start hitting during thunderstorm season. But, it was 70 today, so, that's extremely warm for Iowa this time of year. And just with that winter weather north, and the warm weather here, it's just kind of clashed, I guess. Wow, Raptor, that's an old one, but yeah, I love Patsy Cline too.
Well, Icon says Bach, so guess he wins.
Well, I wasn't talking. I was talking this century, Icon.
Bit of Mozart happening, Beethoven. Beethoven painted some good pictures, actually. That was funny. So, how far back would you go beyond the Beatles or not?
Yeah, I like a lot of people before the Beatles. I like Hank Williams,
Yeah.
Don Gibson, um, Sons of the Pioneers. Oh, hell yeah. You know who the lead singer for the Sons of the Pioneers was, don't you, Icon? A lot of people don't know this.
Well, don't keep us in suspense, mate.
Did you ever watch a TV show called Gunsmoke?
No.
Yes.
Remember Festus from Gunsmoke?
Sort of. It's been a long time since I've seen that stuff.
He was the deputy. He was the guy with the weird accent. But he was the lead singer for the Sons of the Pioneers.
Oh, did not know that.
He was actually in the Alamo with John Wayne.
Oh, wow.
Actually, John Wayne is the one that gave James Arness the lead role in Gunsmoke. He was asked to do it, and he said he didn't want to do television, so he said, why don't you try James Arness, who's a friend of his, and that's how James Arness got the role. Now that is going way back. I'm going to have to look that one up, Icon. Nikki, Icon, if you want to hop up, I posted the link back there, so I understand you're not feeling well, Icon, so, but you're more than welcome, both of you.
Is he back in his wheelchair? It's slippery on the ice.
Slipping on the ice again.
Poor bugger. I just want to hear his voice. Oh, man, I wore that out so bad.
Yeah. Raptor, you're right. He was accomplished. The Sons of the Pioneers was the go-to group for doing movie themes, and everyone knew their music back in the day.
I'm going to have to look that up now, boys and girls, because that sounds so interesting, and I don't think I've ever heard anything. But then again, I probably have, just don't recognize the name. So that is so cool.
I don't know. He may have been. I mean, Gene Autry was a singing cowboy. And let's not talk about John Wayne being a singing cowboy, because that did not freaking work for him at all. They tried to turn John Wayne into a singing cowboy because you had Gene Autry, Roy Rogers, all doing songs during their westerns. And
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs was another one. Oh, that was a good movie, that.
No, it wasn't. The first part was hilarious.
The one where he kills Clancy Brown and he hits him in the thing with the table. Bang!
That was funny. That was hilarious. But the rest of the movie was so disturbing.
Oh, no, but Tom Waits was in there when he's playing the Pioneer. He's brilliant, a bloody brilliant musician, but he didn't have a singing role in it. And James Franco, when they go to hang him twice at the first time when he turns to old mate, that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was
first time.
that line where they're getting ready to hang him, he goes, "That guy with the pans, he don't fight fair."
Yeah, just hilarious. Just the way he turns to all my shit himself here. First time.
Actually, I'd never seen that movie till Michael recommended me to watch it, and
yeah, fucking hilarious. My kids found it on Netflix or whatever it was, and yeah, it's just, I'm glad they did. And yeah, Clancy Brown was the reason why I watched it. So fucking good old Byron Hadley. Yeah, I don't think there's anything he's done that is shit. Actually, Clancy Brown.
yeah, I don't know. Man, this shit is fucking.
Did you see him in the Dexter New Blood? Did you actually watch that, or you haven't seen it yet?
Yeah, I've seen it all. Yeah.
Yeah, man, he was fucking awesome in that too. Absolutely brilliant.
He was disturbing in Pet Cemetery. Okay, Roy Rogers comes from the Sons of the Pioneers. That makes sense. But I've been to a Roy Rogers and Dale Evans museum. I think it's Barstow, California, is where it's at. They have Trigger there stuffed.
Trigger, what, the horse?
Yeah, the horse is stuffed there at the museum. Trigger
I think
was
Trigger must have traveled because I remember seeing Trigger somewhere.
Oh, what was that song? I Want to Be a Cowboy? Is this probably what they've named the horse Trigger after that? As in a tribute or something?
Yeah, it's.
Who sang that fucking song? That was only a one-hit wonder too, eh?
Trigger, of course.
What do you mean, Lockbeard? There's a ginger fight in Lockbeard's chat. I'm not even going there. Ginger fight.
A ginger fight. Right.
I want to be a cowboy. I want to learn to rope and ride my pony. Now, a lot of people don't know this. Have you ever heard the song Happy Trails?
Yeah.
Dale Evans wrote that song.
Right.
For Roy Rogers to sing. And they had their variety show, so they would sing it during that. Mr. Lee and some chick. Oh, Lordy. I've never seen Mr. Lee get into it with anyone, so that's shocking.
Is it cheese?
Ginger snap.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to pull up the map again because I got to see what's affecting me here. Sorry, guys. Oh, Lordy.
Now the pink box is around the entire thing and it's blinking. What's that mean?
Warnings. I'm under a tornado warning right now. Even though our town's sirens haven't gone off yet. You guys will get to hear that live when the sirens go up. Hey, Bat Mom. How you doing?
Hey, your mom.
Hello, Batman. How are you?
Yeah. It's Ginger Snap.
Mr. Lee lost one of his puppies.
Oh, so good.
That sucks.
Yeah, we were talking about that in I think Moke's chat the other night. It might have been Locks. I'm not sure.
The hell you say?
Oh wow.
Driving into hail. Good times.
See, these are previous because right now it's dark here. You couldn't see that here right
This
now.
is when you guys in chat were screaming at me to pull his stream up. Oh my goodness.
See, that happens in midsummer here a lot.
This is when I actually pulled it
Did
up.
you get hail in Australia, Scotty?
Oh yeah, mate. Last hail we had was the size of my palm. I shit you not.
That was the, the tornado, like really.
It right off one of my cars, and it put new roof on the carport, the shed, and the house. $48,000 worth of damage just to the house, and yeah, the car was a $2,000 write-off. Like just pounded the fucking crap out of it, man. Like yeah, I don't really have the ability to show you offhand, but I can certainly post them in Messenger for you later on. Yeah, I got photos of this shit, and it's like it's gone through the tumble more than once. Like it's added to itself while it's been up in the clouds. You know what I mean? Like there's ice around the ice before it's actually hit the ground. Like these things are, to say they're cricket ball size or baseball bat size. Baseball size is not an over exaggeration. They're fucking huge. Like, and these things just pounded the crap out of everything within like a 30-kilometer radius of where I was. So
now, I pretty sure I know the answer to this, but I want to get a confirmation from you. See, here in the United States, our weather goes from west to east, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're in Australia. Does your weather go east to west?
It does come off the coastal fringe, yes, but when it goes inland and the cold meets the heat and it comes back with a vengeance. So like the ones coming in from the west are the worst, and the ones coming in off the sea are usually just the drenching rains. They're not the we panic when it comes in from the west. You panic because you know it's going to be rough, and when it comes in from the seaboard, you know it's going to be wet, and like generally everything's going to be okay. Like this last front that we've had where everything flooded, that was all from the eastern seaboard. So that was just torrential rain. But yeah, coming in from the west, you know that there's hail and there's damaging winds and all sorts of crap that nature's just fucked with and just going, nah, cop this shit. Right there.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but that's all due to, like, I don't know, climatic differences in the Dopplers and stuff like that. They show you, I mean, when the hot meets the cold, and I don't know, there's so much to it.
Right.
Yeah, so.
And that's basically where we're at right now in Iowa. That's why we got the tornadoes, is the heat, the 70 degrees weather is hitting the cold.
Yep, and that'll be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yours would be on a grander scale, obviously, because you get tornadoes and stuff. We have little whirlwinds, but nothing to that scale where it takes out towns in minutes. Like that is some epic shit. All right. Yeah.
Where are you on that map, Lester?
I'm right at the bend of the Mississippi River there, that county. Davenport, you see that? That county there, I'm right there.
It's so small I can't see.
Yeah, it's if he blows it back out, because he showed Davenport for a second there. But yeah, I think Icon's going to see some of this stuff.
So I can see Manchester, and I can see.
Absolutely, Raptor. And the stuff we had here, it pitted everything for kilometers around, mate. And it fell. The shit was huge.
Yeah, that's northern Iowa right there, is what he's showing right now on those maps.
So you're above that? Is that where you're at?
No, I'm south of that. Those are north of me. North and
Southwest.
east of me.
The Southwest Division, East Northern.
It's northeast west of me.
Oh, that movie Basketball, that was fucking funny. That's
You can
where I
see
picked that up from.
Davenport now on the map. See it over there? It's just coming into my county right now. It's in West Liberty, Iowa right now. The green is just hitting West Liberty.
Now, once he pans back up, we'll see if you have a incoming box or not. Nope.
Yeah, there's a box heading right for me. A big red box heading my way. Yep. Ryan Hall, you're pissing me off, man. Yeah, that big red box right there in the center by Iowa City, Kelowna is heading straight for me.
Yipper, sure is.
See the bend of the river where the river starts heading south again? See Wilton? Oh, you can't see. Sorry. I forgot. I took it down. The Wilton is where I live.
Oh, so you're about to get rain here in the next, 20 minutes, maybe?
Yeah. Well, as fast as this thing's moving, I'll bet you it's less than 10 minutes. But
Better close your windows, man.
no, they're closed. Because we've had bad rain all day, so. But yeah, I recommend anyone that wants to see what their national weather is, follow Ryan Hall, y'all. Because he's been right on every storm so far this winter. I've been following him since October, I think. November. And he's been spot on with every storm. He's awesome with forecasting. And I know you follow him, Jen. What do you think of his forecasting?
He's pretty good. I wish he would have done the update because, like, the last one he did before that last little bit we got here, he did one the day before. And it's like, it could be rain, could be snow, and then he didn't update it after that. We got rain. Thank goodness. But
Actually, how do I pin a comment to the top of the chat?
you're asking the wrong person there. Icon?
Hang on,
Nikki?
I'm gonna tag or copy his link. And there should be some way I can paste it. Enter. What's the star? Okay. No, I don't want to block user. Okay, go to the three dots. It gives me put user in timeout and block user. Actually, I think I'm going to do this. I'd like to pin it to the top. The three dots didn't work, Nikki.
Is that Ryan? Is that Ryan Hollowell's?
Yep, that's his link to his channel.
Mm.
Oh, maybe I have to do it on my YouTube stream. I think that's what I have to do. I'll go to my stream. And so, what's your guys' favorite Elvis song? Since we're all Elvis lovers here.
Oh, I guess one of his like powery ballads is "If I Can Dream." That's one of my favorite. Like just the way he sings that one, you know.
That's one of my favorites too. There we go. Yeah, I had to go to YouTube, Nikki. I was on StreamYard. So,
If you can add to it, you could probably put the name of his channel up there, so they know what they're clicking on.
Oh, thanks, Jen. I already did it. Damn it.
Better late than never, man. Better late than never. I think my introduction to Elvis was probably "That's All Right, Mama" and "Hound Dog." So those are probably going to be two of my favorites as well. The first ones I heard, anyway.
One of my favorites is "I Can't Help Falling in Love with You."
Mm.
But yeah, I like the one you were saying. I like his version of "My Way" and "How Great Thou Art."
Mm. It's a shame he didn't write his own music. No.
American Trilogy is my all-time favorite.
Batmom says "In the Ghetto."
And the Ghetto is a great one. How did you see that so fast? You said Batmom is in the ghetto. I look up and then all of a sudden her thing come up. You must be
No.
watching on YouTube too.
Yeah, I have it in the background. I have like the phone sitting in front of me and then the tablet sitting behind it.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Icon, you don't like Elvis, but you have a TC pendant. What's up with that, man?
Hey, you know what? Mail that son of a bitch down to me because I would love that.
Yeah, me too.
I should have got one when I was in Graceland. They had them at the gift shop. I should have got one. I don't know if they still have it, but they used to have his jet, the Lisa Marie, outside above the gift shop, and it had TCB on it.
Hmm. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to go to Graceland.
Yeah, that's right, Icon. That means it's heading straight for you if it's up in Cedar Falls.
Going in Oklahoma City. It's gonna get clipped by it. Oh, maybe not. Nope, blowing around it.
Well, Scotty, what's your favorite Elvis?
Did we lose Scotty?
Oh, shit. He's muted. He's probably talking to someone.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Memphis is going to see some rain and heavy rain. Speaking of Graceland. So from where I live, I can be in Memphis in 10 hours. That's a long drive through Missouri. Nice thing about heading down to Memphis is I get stopped at Lambert's Cafe in southern Missouri, home of the Throwed Rolls.
The what rolls?
Throwed. These
Okay.
people, it's a home style restaurant. You order your meal, plus they walk around with these bowls of potatoes and okra and corn just to feed you extra to go with your meal. And if you want to roll, you raise your hand in the air and the guy will throw it across the room to you.
Nice.
It's pretty kitschy, but it's fun and it's good food. I mean, it's good home cooking, home style cooking.
You can't eat that stuff now, though.
I can't, no. When he gets back on Iowa, right now he's just looking at the rest of the country. When he gets back on Iowa, I'll show the map again, see if it's near Mason City. Because that would be tragic if they took out that little electric railroad. I'll tell you what, Bat Mom, I've been in 2 major earthquakes, and I would rather deal with tornado any day over those earthquakes. I was in the earthquake that hit San Francisco and Oakland, took out all the highways, and a couple years later, I was in the one in Los Angeles that took out a lot of overpasses and highways. As a matter of fact, I was sitting waiting for the people to show up to the place I was unloading. I got there like 3 o'clock in the morning. And all of a sudden, I felt like I had 2 fork trucks in the back of my semi-trailer bumping into each other. It was just my truck was shaking, and I had no idea what was going on. But I was listening to Howard Stern, who was based out of New York at the time. And some guy gets on, he goes, "Hey, I'm in Los Angeles, and there's a earthquake hitting us right now." And Howard Stern's like, "You dumbass, and you called us?" So I Hang on here. I gotta copy this link. There we go. And paste it. Hey, Ruthie, hop on. But anyway, they got there. They unloaded me real fast, and I did not stop till I got all the way to Las Vegas, Nevada. I got the hell out of there. Oh, shit. Your phone's still acting up, Ruthless? Okay. I go through tornadoes in Iowa all the time. And ours in Iowa are nowhere near as bad as they get in Oklahoma. I know that. I drove over the road for 6 years, Batmom. Back in the early 90s.
You reposted Ryan Hall, y'all. Scotty. Hey, Lester.
Yeah?
You didn't post your link. You reposted.
I did?
You posted something for
Oh, okay.
a watch.
Well, I don't.
You didn't post the link.
Okay, I posted a YouTube link. That's wrong. I shouldn't have done that. How come I can't post my StreamYard link? I gotta find it. Well, shit.
Yeah, you probably scroll up and find it.
I know I posted the link there if you guys want to hop on. Yeah, for some reason it's got the YouTube link up there. I don't understand why.
If you scroll up, you can find the StreamYard link. Oh, this tablet is so old. I don't know if it'll do.
I don't know if it's going up far enough.
Well, for me, you posted it at 8:30, so look for your 7:30 mark, I guess.
I'm looking for it, Ruthless. I'm posting porn. I better not be. God damn. I'm going to stop sharing Ryan Hall. There we got Nikki. Bring her up. Hey, Nikki.
Howdy.
Nikki?
What are you guys doing? Waiting to see Lester do a Dorothy?
Yep.
Okay.
I figured I would die live on stream.
Oh my God.
Hey, Ruthie.
Hello.
Hey, Ruth.
Am I in?
You're in.
Oh, okay.
Your
Cool.
toes
Sorry,
are in.
'cause I've got a bit of lag. I've got a bit of lag with my Droid. I had this system thing from Huawei. I think it was trying to get into my phone the last couple of days, and
Huawei. It's the
why
Chinese, man.
Look. It's yeah. Look, whatever the F it is, but that was the failure to launch yesterday. I actually tried to start a stream yesterday. I was going to get on, but just my droid, poor old Scotty, he's trying to say hello to me, and it's just freezing up everywhere. And hang on, I've got to go back here and see what I'm doing with my camera. Get rid of that. There we go. Can you see? Can you see with my kid? There we go. There we go. I'll get up here. I'm having a coffee. Cats are having a bit of a lay down. There's a birdie. There's a duck there. Ducky days. Ducky days. How are yous all?
Good.
Good so far. Don't know how the night's gonna go though.
Well, yeah, I saw. Hi, Icon. Hi, everyone else that's there that I can't actually see. Yeah, I read something there. Icon said something about weather or something. So is there predictions of some crazy weather, whether it be anywhere in the States that's sort of just blowing up? Is that right?
Well, I had 3 tornadoes head in my direction. Now it looks like they're kind of dissipating, but the storm's about to hit me, so.
But is that unusual that 3 sort of just start to come up like that? Or is it
This time of year, it's unusual.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the point, really. It's like the rain we've had here. You know, when they said, 1 in 1,000, it's the worst it's been in 1,000 years. Think, well, hang on. Well, who's keeping records 1,000 years ago? Because you're not talking to the Aborigine people. Oh, yeah. So, and I thought I said Icon. There was some. He said there was some near him. The Albuquerque? I don't know. Where the fuck's Albuquerque? And you know the only reason I know about Albuquerque is fucking Bugs Bunny used to talk about the cartoons all the time.
Well, Nikki can tell you where Albuquerque is. That's for
About
sure.
5 hours north of me.
Oh, okay. Dude, I'm serious. It's Albuquerque. First introduced to me as a child in childhood. The fucking Bugs Bunny cartoon. And Ohio. Another cartoon.
Yep.
Like when before the shape of Bugs Bunny's head changed, because like there's been a couple of renditions of Bugs, yeah.
Oh, what did I do?
Hang on, there's Scotty. Jen, is it Jen? Who else is there? Because this is a tiny screen. I can't really see. It's just
Nikki.
I've got to get enjoyed. Hi, Mickey. How you going?
Nikki calling from Harry Man
Nikki, sorry.
Hoaxes and Hoodwinks.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm the Australian, the Australian. I'm going to sit down here on this bench. Oh. So, how's it going over there?
The storm is over top of me.
They've got a credit card with direct access to that fund, and now they're on their way down there.
I got the storm right on top of me now, so.
Really?
I'm not seeing any weather out the window. I got my window open, so.
We'll wait. We'll keep.
Are you north of Cedar Rapids?
No, I'm at Wilton, Iowa. See where Davenport is? I'm east of Davenport.
Or whatever.
Directly.
We're just going to do everything we can to try to help people.
Right at the bend of the Mississippi there. I'm just north of that.
I think that's going to be really cool. I think that's going to be really cool. I think that's going to help a lot of people. And also,
and Icon, who's in chat, he's the northern part of this is heading towards him. Looks like he's getting rain now.
We have been working hard.
I can't see the chat. Hang on, I've got to try and see the chat. See what people are talking about. I can see Scotty in here. Scotty, hang on. I can't. Oh, there we go. There we go.
That down.
I just can't. I can't. Oh, hi, Bat Mum. I just can't type it for some reason. I can't type in chat. Stupid thing.
How's your day been, Nikki?
Busy running around, doing the chores with the husband and the shopping and stuff like that. And then I came back and started working on the show for tomorrow night. And That's what we do. And then my kids wanted Taco Bell for dinner after I went and bought $300 worth of groceries.
Ain't that the way it always is? You go to
Yeah.
the grocery store and then you end up going to takeout.
And then I didn't feel like cooking
that's-
because I cooked all week. So okay, let's go. Giddy up, everybody in.
that must be a worldwide thing about the food. You'll go shopping and then, we still want that. Yep. So it's not exclusive to where you are. Or, yep, that's just one of those things. As you've said
Yeah.
there, Lester. It's just one of those things.
Yep,
Yep.
it just happened. But other than that, then I saw you come on and I saw, oh my gosh, he's going to get taken away. He's going to fly away. He better put his kites away. For sure.
I thought it'd be interesting. Just there's been a lot of damage in the state from these storms.
Yeah.
No tornado warnings right now in my area, so that's cool.
Yeah, but don't wait for them, mate, because in Brisbane, when the floods were coming and the rains, people didn't get the SMSs until they were underwater in their fucking homes. People
Oh
drowned.
my
I'm not
God.
kidding. Yeah, people drowned. The wondrous, governmental warning systems. So don't, and it's just sad that every facet of people's lives, it's all mapped out to them. And anyway, I won't go into it. It frustrates me. I was pretty frustrated this morning. I'm not bitter. Can't be bitter. I can't. No, I just can't be bitter. Can't be what's yeah. It's always someone worse off. That's just I just fucking slip my shoes off at any minute that I can. I find my own ones too painful to walk in sometimes. So I think, you know what? I'll walk in someone's shoes where their pain's going to be different than mine and worse, but it's not my pain. So I guess I find that easier to take. I don't know. That probably makes zero sense. I don't make a lot of sense of that.
I know Scotty's last storm put a river in his backyard.
Oh, I know. Did you see his kids riding down the thing?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have Bugs.
Hey, hello.
I know that guy.
Nikki.
What's going on, everybody?
Leno, how are we?
Sick.
Oh no, I was hoping you were over it by now.
Not yet.
You still got the Omicron Delta variant,
I have
have
no
you?
fucking clue.
I
I ain't sticking
It's the
anything up my
dilithium
nose to
crystals,
find
Captain.
out either.
You haven't been sticking
Well,
anything
no.
in some dirty little clump somewhere, have you,
You know,
Mogsy?
never know where the fuck it's been.
Oh.
So there's some hairy weather out there, huh?
Yeah, the whole state's been hit by tornadoes here, and looks like once it reaches me, it's dying down. So, like I said, they're scared of me.
Yeah, we've been having some weather here, some wind
I'll have to check out
advisory
the
and
Oh My
some
God, the
rain.
Sky's Falling channel and see what the sun's been doing. It's probably likely playing a bit of a factor. Generally does.
Usually. Yeah, if it was cold today, well, yesterday it was 80 and today it was like 50.
Oh, actually, today was 70. As we were sweating, I had to put on shorts and a tank top, and
Yeah, I
It
went
was
the other
70
day.
here.
I went the other day. I took my cousin out four-wheeling, and I figured it was going to be cold up on the mountain, and I had thermals on and everything. And by the time I got back, I dropped him off. I got home. I stripped down to shorts and a t-shirt. Flip-flops. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah, apparently the NAM surrounding your area is still showing a chance of a tornado, according to Icon.
well,
Right.
if the siren goes off, you guys will hear it, because I got my window here. I'm sitting right next to,
Is
so
it, mate, if it like, is it one of them sirens? Icon showed me this siren, right? Me a siren, trailer, and it's powered by a 383 fucking Mopar.
Jesus.
Icon, Icon, tell them the story of this. I couldn't believe it when he we're talking, it's because it's my oh yeah, check this out. And yeah, you can't stand near it. It'll your eardrums out. It's insane, and it's a legit. It's a sign that is. What's it called? I can see. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we had sun and 70 today, and we're gonna get the leftovers of this tomorrow into Monday, I think.
Well, the thing about it, this storm is we're 70. We got tornadoes, and right after this storm, there's a blizzard in northern Iowa coming our way. So,
You said we get
It's just
cyclones
keep
over
on
there?
coming.
yeah, it's
Do you see we get cyclones?
we don't.
Not ever.
Well, if they call them derechos up here, it's not really a cyclone, but
Yeah, I mean, a cyclone is a tornado. So having a tornado here was a very rare occurrence, but we know those tornadoes here regularly in weather events. We do. Yeah, fucking oath. Yep. I was just wondering that kind of abnormal, that abnormal doesn't happen in that hemisphere has been happening more in that hemisphere as it does here in this hemisphere with tornadoes now. It's on the East Coast, especially on the East Coast.
Yeah, I was just looking at radar. Yeah, you guys have a lot of shit out there. Wow. How you doing, Jen?
holy
I'm all right, though.
shit.
Waiting for the rain so my car gets washed.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was hoping the four-wheeler would have got washed off, but made it worse.
Yeah, I figured we're gonna get rain for 2 days, and then we're supposed to get another snowstorm by mid-March ish. So I'm not gonna go bother until it's done.
Yeah, it's snowing just north of here right now, near Flagstaff.
Well, Joe Biden did say a year ago there was a dark winter, didn't he?
A dark winter? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you're kind of echoing.
I don't know why. Sorry if a dark winter. Jojo Biden. Polls. So you said that a year
It's
ago.
weird.
A
It's a
dark
media
winter.
echo. It sounds like you're speaking twice.
You might have to try to get out and come back in.
That might be it. I'll try that.
Fucking icon. I thought tornadoes down under were called Sally Wally Voodoo Waddy Wee Wally. Silly shit like that.
Oh lordy.
I actually went through a typhoon in South Korea.
Really? That
Hurricane.
would suck.
Wow.
We were on the 14th floor too.
Oh,
So, but we weren't on the coast. We were a little bit inland. Like if you have South Korea, we were in Daegu, which is like right in the middle. And yeah, that was kind of scary when those alarms go off. But we had those sirens go off once every like 2 or 3 months. They would go off, testing for war, mostly not for weather, but and they would test them in case North Korea decided to get crazy.
Not to interrupt, but Icon wanted me to share this with you guys. That is siren.
What the fucking hell?
I don't want to be near that thing when it goes off.
Looks more
Heck
like a
no.
weapon.
Yeah, it's a weapon. Jesus.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, they test the tornado sirens here every Wednesday at noon.
Sure, they're not
Wow.
just telling you it's noon.
Yeah.
Pretty much, that's what it is. Yeah.
We
Oh,
do it
lunchtime.
once a month here.
Yeah, every week on Wednesday.
Oh, we got lightning now. Can you guys hear that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Okay, that's enough of that.
Wow.
Not in
That's
my
amazing. Yeah, it
neighborhood.
comes with its own trailer.
Dang. And
Yeah,
Wow.
Rufus
says
is
that
back.
siren was meant to deafen the enemies after they landed. Yeah, no doubt.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll deafen the enemy.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Is it an actual tornado siren? Is that what they're using it for?
They said it was I closed the video out, but it's air raid siren.
Okay.
Oh God. Let me in.
You're already here.
Oh,
Safety
well,
form with the foot.
I didn't know because I jumped out. I didn't know. I wasn't sure. I bring it on. Icon said music to his ears. That siren. That's epic. The victory siren. That
Still
is
got
the
that
most
echo.
epic. Oh, I
He
can't-
sounds like
I can't fix that.
what was that character that was just the head
Max
in the
Headroom.
80s? Yeah, that's what he sounds like.
Well, I'm sorry. I said using a set of earbuds, not with a microphone. I'm using the mobile device microphone, so I jump out because it's probably highly fucking annoying.
Oh, here comes the wind. Jesus.
Do you have like a basement you run to or a shelter or what? Or you just
No,
tough it out?
hell no. I'm Pecos Bill. I run out and lasso the damn thing. I don't care.
Yeah,
If it's my time, it's my time. I have seen so many friggin' tornadoes that
Never seen one.
I'm surprised you didn't see one when you're in Wisconsin.
No, there were some storms that came through that could have they might have produced it somewhere, but they were some severe storms, but I didn't see any tornadoes.
I went through a haboob in Phoenix.
What is a haboob?
Oh my God.
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm? Oh,
A
Yeah.
giant sandstorm.
Yeah, it's
You
like
need to look
hundreds of.
that up.
It's a
just-
wall. You'll see a wall of
yep.
sand coming across the desert.
No, when
the
I was
valley.
driving over the road, I saw one. Yeah.
It's really crazy how it sweeps through. You try to outrun it. Everybody tries to outrun it, but there's like no way.
Not in that traffic.
Yeah, not there. But we try. Let me see if I can find the one I'm thinking. They
I
actually
think
caught.
Rufus
Was
is
it in
trying to do a
Arizona
little.
that you saw it?
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Oops. Sorry. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Now we'll go here.
Man, that wind is ripping out there. Ruthless, you're not trying to do some safety porn or something, are you?
No,
I
that's
just
a duck,
filming a duck.
mate. That's a duck. A duck.
Okay, how do I share that? There we go.
Duck and cheese.
Okay.
There you go, Nikki.
Okay. Ready? Here we go. I'm not gonna
Holy
put the
shit.
I'm not gonna put the sound on, but I'll just let it run.
What are we looking at?
A
That's
haboob.
a sandstorm.
Sandstorm. From the ground to the fucking sky. Holy shit. Everything gets covered, doesn't it, Nick?
Yeah, everything.
That's where the
Fuck, sandblasted.
that's where the hijabs come from originally before it become all fucking original religion and shit. That's where they're from. The hijabs and shit that
This-
they
Where is
wear.
this one? Is this in Arizona?
This one
So-
is in
so
this one's south of Phoenix.
Okay.
But I wanted to see the one that's in downtown when
Oh,
it comes to Phoenix. That one is so freaking weird because you see there's, lots of people. And
that look at that.
It looks like a tsunami on land.
Yeah.
it's just
Really
That is
good.
amazing. Fuck.
and it moves like that. It's just so weird and ugh. Let me see.
Yeah, I
if
got caught
can-
in one time when I was driving through. It was either Arizona or New Mexico.
Let me see if I can find the one in the city. Oh wait, here. There's one. Okay, stop. Oh no, that's the only thing you have to go back and forth to share.
Duck, 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 goose.
I wish I had a webcam right now so I can show you guys what's going on outside. This is nuts. Guarantee you people are going to be picking up tree branches out of the yard tomorrow. Here we go. Add to stream.
Okay. Here we go.
Holy shit.
As it swallows Phoenix.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Sorry, Lynch, I'm doing the legal things on your stream, mate. Sorry, mate.
Anytime you pull over and turn off your lights.
Yeah. It just. Oh, there's the ball field.
Raptor is probably right. It is a dust storm, not a sandstorm.
Well, when it's hitting your face, it feels like
Feels like
sand.
fucking sand.
Yeah.
Trust me. You can't open your eyes.
We get some big dust devils out here too.
Yeah.
We get them here in Iowa too during the summer, and they're pretty cool. You get them in the cornfields and bean fields. They're not huge. They're just cool to look at.
There's just so many. I mean, that happen in Arizona. It's crazy. Oh, I'll just do it. Oh, okay. Oops. There we go. There's a good one in daytime.
That's a good shot. Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
They're just amazing. I mean, scary amazing.
Yeah, Icon, they're here. The winds are here. My neighbor's tree is bent over. Top's about touching the ground.
Bigfoot.
It's a clunt. Clunt.
Anyway, you get the idea of how massive those things are.
Yeah, those are big, miles long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live through that. I mean, this country went through hell back when they called it the Dust Bowl.
Dust Bowl, yeah. Back in the 30s.
Yeah, it was bad. People couldn't plant crops or anything because. But
Actually, probably, it was before the 30s, wasn't it?
It was around the Depression
It was
era.
around, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's, they just had no idea how to farm correctly back then. Is that Ruthless's stream?
I don't know, I guess.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, that's my sorry. It's Julie.
Didn't know if we couldn't hear you or if you had TV going.
Yeah, I'm in another room. Just walking around. Yeah, there's a fish to feed.
But right now we've got really heavy winds and the lightning going off, and we have not had any warning sirens. Even if it was a severe thunderstorm supposed to hit us, the sirens would go off.
Don't send your SMSs. Yeah, if there's things that you've got to do to be prepared for, a bad people now. Don't wait for them to say, well, yes, it's and yeah.
The whole point of this stream is to go live. If I'm gonna get hit, I want to do it live.
Well, that's yeah. On the time, mate. On the same. I want to film that shit. I want to live and send it out live, mate. I'd walk around with the butt plug goes to my live stream. How's that for a StreamYard stream? Just strap a GoPro on him and don't stop. That'd be funny.
And that goes to prove you, weather is a cycle. It's not freaking. You can't blame what's happening right now on climate change. It's weather. It's natural. You can blame it on China, though. Assholes seeding their freaking weather.
Oh, come on. That's too weak. There's too much Occam's razor to completely fucking destroy this notion that the chemtrails is all the big aerosols in there for fucking poisoning, for monitoring, for this, for that. It's like all it. Yeah. I mean, I don't deny that. Of course, that's happening. But what's happening now with the weather has got zero to do with people, pretty much. It has. It's got so little to do with man-made intervention that has them the wide of this and us. With consideration, we are still the macro. We're observing the as a body out in the vastness of whatever they want to call it. With grow. Even our system, our solar system, is still, it ain't macro. So the other fucking planets doing it. It's all out there to look at. Every other fucking planetary body in the solar system has been undergoing as it normally does periodically, and the weather here is bound by the external systems, primarily the sun. So yeah, that's why this whole climate fucking discussion is the biggest part of one of the biggest jobs, because it goes back for ages. Anyway, I've rambled on a bit, folks. I'll shut up. It's because my audio is pretty poopy.
I don't know, Ruthless. I caught half of what you said there because
It's hard to
echo.
hear. Yeah. Whoop. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's my phone telling me that I've got the tornado warning in my area until 9 o'clock, which is another 30 minutes.
There you go.
Bastards. It's kind of funny the storm siren hasn't gone off, if that's the case.
Yeah, we got a lot of storms coming through here at the moment too, eh? Bullshit. You can take them back if you want, mate. I don't want
Keep them. Keep
them.
them.
Nah, thanks, but no thanks. I'll put them back in an envelope and send them back to you.
Since, from what you've been telling me, it sounds like your whole frickin' summer, every weekend's been storming for you.
Every 3 days, mate, without fail. It's been bullshit.
Canceled your camping trip last weekend, didn't it?
Yeah, mate, yep, and we've pushed it back to the end of this month, so hopefully we'll get a chance to go out and play.
Look for that clunt.
Definitely, clunt, mate. Clunts are always involved. Bullshit.
That sucks. I went and looked for an Advil for this headache and all I have is PM, so oops.
Oh no.
Night night.
Well, your gummies there, your tabs might help.
Yeah. I mean, I bought those. They're supposed to be high dose CBD gummies, and they don't do poop. Wasted money is what they were. Oh well.
Well, since you talked me into taking these gel caps I'm taking, I'm actually getting better sleep at night now.
That's awesome.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, I went and when I went over to the vape store today, I picked up some. They had the capsules. So I grabbed a bottle of those, seeing those gummies weren't worth anything.
Well, they helped me get off the pain meds, so no longer taking pain medication. So that's a good time.
Awesome.
Yeah. For sure. Should I do another crossword or word search?
I don't know. Evidently, other people stole your idea, and they're doing it on their channels now.
What? Who?
Yes, it's a thing, and it's true. I've seen it myself. Those bastards.
But yeah, continue doing your crosswords. They're fun.
Your crosswords are awesome, Nikki. Yeah, you gotta keep that shit up, Donald. That's fucking
Well,
brilliant.
now I'm, it's easy to just put the link in there and then you guys can do them if you want to do them and submit it. And then it's kind of fun because, I mean, the last one, it was such a close call. Moggs almost took it for 2 minutes, man. Just 2 minutes and then he would have won.
Oh, my siren's going off now. And yeah, Icon Walcott is west of me.
Oh, you're
or
muted,
east
Moggs.
of me. So
It's
Thanks.
only one. Abby said if it's 2, it's tornado. If it's 1, it's wind.
Icon just
What
said
is
that
tornado?
it's rotation is by Walcott, which is east of me. So
If it's
And
east
the
of you,
si-
you don't have to worry about it.
yeah, it's right. It's a storm siren going off. It's not the tornado siren. So
Jeez, that's too many sirens for me.
well, if it's a solid, it's just wind and thunderstorms. If it's a pulse, it's a tornado.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't hear sirens out here, do you? I don't think. People beep their horn. I get pissed
I got
off.
it too. I got it too, D. Don't freak out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're from Iowa, God damn it. Act like it.
Take it easy, Dorothy.
Exactly. It's a Tuesday for us. What the hell? Yeah, we deal with this shit all spring long. The worst thing was we got something last year called a derecho wind that went through, and it's just like a solid wall of wind that, it went from 0 miles per hour to 70 miles per hour, just swept through, and that caused more damage than any tornado.
Did you get rain with it?
No, it was just the wind.
Yeah, because we get microbursts where that happens, and you get wind that'll just kick your ass.
Yeah,
And it's the same thing. There's no wind beforehand. That hits, and you get heavy rain and kick ass wind.
yeah, it was nuts. And I don't remember ever seeing that before, but it probably happened. I just didn't notice it.
Usually there's sleet or hail involved. Hail.
Well, in my younger days, if it was dark out, I was probably drinking, so I just didn't care.
If it was dark out.
Yeah, but if the sun was down, I was drinking.
I was breathing. I was probably drunk.
Never really. I always drank beer, so it's hard for me to get drunk off beer. I passed a breathalyzer after drinking a 30 pack of Busch Light once, so.
Damn.
I'm not a small guy. I'm not tall like you, but I'm not 300 pounds at one time.
Wow.
Actually, I made 400 pounds at one time, and I lost. I figured I was too fat, so I needed to quit my job managing a tire business, and I got a job throwing garbage. So I could lose weight.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I lost 100 pounds in 3 months.
Damn.
Throwing garbage.
wow.
Did you lose a leg? What the hell?
No. With the diabetes, you would have thought so, but
sorry.
I started this new diet. I know you guys follow Lockbeard and stuff, and he kept talking about
Carnivore.
this carnivore, and I thought he was full of shit. But I started listening to these doctors online that basically promote the carnivore diet. And I listened to Jordan Peterson, and he went on it. And I have autoimmune issues with shingles, fibromyalgia, neuropathy from diabetes, and all this other bullshit. So I thought, what's it going to hurt to try it for a month? See what happens. So I've been on it now 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 days. I've lost 10 pounds. In the last 7 days, my blood sugar has been in the normal range. and I'm getting feeling back in my feet. My shingles pain is gone. I'm off my pain meds altogether.
That's crazy. That's like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've dropped down. I was on 4 metformin a day, which controls my diabetes. I'm dropped down to 2 a day, and my diabetes is still under control.
And you're just eating meat.
Just meat. Zero
That's it?
carbs.
Like what's
Zero
your
carbs.
daily what do you eat?
What are you having for dinner?
What I have for dinner?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't
It's
realize what
it,
time it was.
well, it varies. Most of the time, I'll eat chuck roast because you get your energy from the fat you eat. It has to be fatty meat because that's got your vitamins and all of the good shit in it. You're not so much into the protein; you're into fatty meats, and every meal comes with a couple of eggs because you get your collagen for your joints. And that's another thing. My gout's gone. I had gout in a thumb and my foot really bad. It's completely gone now.
But they
No
say
gout.
not to eat red meat when you have gout.
Well, they're lying. It's all from plants. it's that's all I
It's a
can say.
buildup of what is it? Which acid is it?
Uric acid.
Uric acid. Yeah.
Yeah. I do eat some ribeyes, but here's another thing. By eating the meat, you don't get hungry. I can go 48 hours no problem without a meal if I wanted to. I kind of force myself to eat something every day, but I'm not hungry when I do eat. So that promotes the weight loss. And then, switching, it's called ketosis, where you switch over from burning sugars, carbs, to
Right.
burning fat, which is what your goal is, to burn the fat you eat as energy instead of the sugars.
Well, you're forcing your body to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
and I don't plan on sticking on carnivore forever. I just figured once I got everything at a level, then I would go to making my food a little bit better, like maybe adding a tablespoon of salsa or maybe a little sour cream, something where I'm maybe putting in like 15 carbs a day, which isn't that bad. I mean,
no, that's right now you're starving your body of carbs. So
right. And the truth of the matter is, I mean, I didn't expect the gout to disappear at all. That was a side effect I had no idea about. And
go ahead. Sorry, I just read something that was like struck me funny.
Well, and the shingles pain, I didn't expect that to go away because I've been dealing with shingles pain for 2 years.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I was stuck in bed for a year and a half.
Oh my goodness!
Couldn't get out of bed. I had to teach myself how to walk again. I had muscle atrophy so bad, and it was the right side of my body is where the shingles hit me. So I had to lay on my left side all the time because having a shirt touch my skin hurt like you couldn't believe. So I had frozen. My left shoulder was completely frozen, and I had to learn how to walk. I had to unfreeze my shoulder on my own. As a freaking train wreck. So this diet, it's worth a try.
Right.
Now I'm walking 2 miles a day at least.
That's awesome, dude. It's good. Like you said, you're doing it on your own, and it's probably you're better off that way. I mean, I had back problems. I went to a masseuse, a chiropractor, the emergency room. did nothing. And then I figured out where it was originating from, and I bought a massager, and it was in my thigh. There were knots in my thigh that were tightening up everything in my hip, in my back. I couldn't walk. And I
Yeah.
figured it out, and I took care of it myself. You know, it's good that you're doing that yourself. You know, everybody should know their body and, you know, how to heal themselves. To an extent.
It just comes down to it, you know. The doctors are only there to freaking push medicine on you.
Oh yeah,
they want you to take a damn pill. You know,
I walked
that's
out
all
with a
my
script.
doctor did.
Yeah, I walked out with a script from the emergency room, and I knew more about the doctor's golf game than I knew what was wrong with me.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
my doctor
man.
had me so wrapped up in tramadol. I was taking 6 a day.
Wow.
I was so addicted to it, and I tried like hell. For over a year, I've been trying to get off tramadol, and until this diet, and Jen talked me into taking these CBD gel caps. I couldn't get off of them, but as soon as I started this diet and started taking these gel caps, gone. So
that's fucking amazing, dude. You know, I watched. I've been watching this series on, I think it's on Hulu, called Dope Sick, and it's basically about how Big Pharma, this one pharmaceutical company who made OxyContin, who makes, I guess they still make it. It follows, you know, how like they got a warning label saying that it was less likely to become addictive because it had a time release coating. People walked right through the time release. They started snorting it. They started just dissolving the coating off, you know, and people got fucking addicted. And if you check it out. It's called Dope Sick, and it's really good. Michael Keaton's in it.
yep, I think I've seen it actually.
Yeah, it's really good. Rosario Dawson is in it.
I
I
like
believe
her.
Yeah, she plays the highest ranking of woman official in the DEA. And it's, you know, it's all these different stories. It's from the doctors who prescribe it or the doctors who are hooked on it, to the drug enforcement agency trying to get a case against this company, this pharmaceutical company called Purdue. Yeah, it's a good series. It's sad, you know, to see what money and greed, you know, will allow the human to do as far as morals. You know,
Yeah. It's well, I'll give you a little. This tramadol. Okay, I was actually paying specialists. I was going to the University of Iowa to figure out why I was vomiting all the time. I went from 300 pounds down to 210 pounds in a matter of 6 months. I couldn't eat. They couldn't figure out why I was vomiting all the time.
Do you have ulcers?
No.
No.
What's the side effect from tramadol?
I have no idea.
Nausea, vomiting.
Oh, okay.
So the only thing I could eat was grapes and hold them down without getting nauseous. My daughter and my wife come into my room one time and they were bawling because I wasn't eating, and they saw me. They thought I was wasting away and about ready to die. And they were trying to force feed me shit, and you know, I'd eat something and throw it up, and that's how bad it got for me. But guess what? That's how I met all you guys. Because I had an attention span at about 15 minutes, and I've always been into Bigfoot. You know, since YouTube was born, I've been watching Bigfoot videos. You know, I used to watch check all the blogs out, and So I thought, you know what? I'm going to look up Bigfoot on YouTube. And so I started, and then I found the live streams and started watching the lives. And after about 6 months, I decided to hop in my first chat. And I think it was your show, Moggs, where I hopped in the first chat I ever joined.
Right on.
You know, and that kind of helped get me on my feet and up and going, because I was going from being stuck in a bed by myself after a couple years, you know, the only person talking to was basically my wife or my grandkids, you know, no interaction with humans and being able to interact with people and make jokes that no one likes. And
Why the fascination?
Right.
Hey, that's where it started for me too, Mogsy, honestly.
Right on, man.
Yeah, with Cryptids Canada. Leslie, she put us over to your channel, and that's where it all began, mate. That was the day the fireworks went off. And I've never looked back. It's been fucking awesome, and I appreciate it, and I thank you.
Oh, my pleasure,
So, yeah,
man. Thank you. I'm glad you
100%.
guys are where you're at now. That's great.
Yeah,
You know,
all through you, mate. No one else.
Man,
And-
that's a
and
great
Nick-
story.
And
Jeez.
Nikki knows I've been behind her when she first come up with the idea for her channel. I've had her back the whole time.
Yes, you have. Thank you, sir. A lot of people have. I can't
I
believe
supported it. I just
the back.
don't ever get a chance to watch. I was like, oh shit, I missed it again. Damn it.
As long as you go back and watch it at some point or listen to it, then I get it all comes around.
Sure.
No, I've even had some really good feedback on those late nights that I just kind of throw up every now and then.
Well, it's good. I don't do it, but it's good to change it up. I've been consistent since I started. But yeah, throwing those randoms in can't hurt. You know, surprises people. They're like, "Oh shit," you know, and they hop
Yeah.
on.
Well, you know, the other night, you know, I've been going to sleep early because I'm up at 7 a.m. my time on the dime right now. I don't know why. Since I started this diet, I jump out of bed. Before I used to have to lie there for a half hour to an hour just to get the nerve to roll over and put my feet on the ground. And this diet has given me so much energy that by 10 o'clock at night, my eyes are drooping because I've been going all day.
That's awesome.
Right.
And I saw Nikki went on. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's past
Damn
10.
it.
What is she
And
doing?
then I find out, you know, my sister Jen's up there. I'm like, God dang it. I missed everything.
Scotty's having internet problems.
I see that. Dang it. He's got to work on that freaking Wi-Fi adapter.
So tell me who you've seen doing crossword puzzles and stuff. Who else is out there doing them?
Nope. If
better
I call someone out live on
You
stream,
opened a can of worms, dude.
if I call someone out on stream, I'll never hear the end of it. So no.
Well, if I haven't seen them do it, then I probably don't watch them anyway.
You know,
True.
but I'm sure they'll watch me.
No, I was over on Hiveless Bees channel before in chat, and they were doing a Trivia Pursuit. They did 15
Cool.
questions, and then they were going to do something else, but I didn't want to hang out that long, so I bailed. And
Yeah, it does take
here I
time
am.
to do those online. But I kind of liked the idea of dropping the URL, the link, so people can do it on their own. And then I have a way of giving out stuff and getting people involved. And
I've been doing crossword puzzles since I was a kid. You know, like word finds.
Yeah.
And then that one popped up, and I was like, "Oh shit, that was a tough one." You know,
Yeah.
because it was the
Yeah.
shape of the smiley face, and it had
Yeah.
breaks in it. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? This is weird.
I know. Who was it? It was
Donald.
Donald. Oh my God. He kept
Donald was in everyone's chat asking, "What's this? What's this?"
oh my God. Was like, I can't find Forrest. It's not in there. I go, it is in there. I know where it's at, so it's there.
Well, it's confusing when you have more than one answer with the same word in it, like Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, and there was a lot
You
of
know,
Sasquatch something or
Yeah.
yeah, a bunch of
Yeah.
those. So you had to yeah, it was. But
Yeah,
I did
Forrest was a hard one to find. It took me a minute.
yeah, because it was all diagonal and backwards, you know.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was unusual.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Wash your hands when you're done.
Will do.
Yeah, Forrest was hard to find, and your name was hard to find too. That took a minute.
Oh really? Huh.
Yeah.
There were a few that took a minute.
Well, yeah, it was challenging. It was because you guys seemed to get it boom, boom, boom. Just in a sequence. 3 of you, and then 2 hours later, somebody, and 2 people submitted the next day. But
Yeah, I was surprised Donald did it so quick. I was like, because I started it as soon as it came out. I was like, oh, what's this? Yeah, let me click.
I just didn't know. I didn't know if it makes you like sign up for it or how it would work online, that end of it, because I didn't test it out.
Oh, we were guinea pigs, huh?
Yeah, you were. I'm like, well, I hope it doesn't ask them for no money or no, it shouldn't. It's all on my end, And I went ahead and did it. Now I'm subscribed to the whole shebang. So now I have access to all the game stuff.
Well, that's good though. You can do it, in the future.
Yeah, now I have choices because before I was just doing. I had bought because there's $6 a puzzle.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and so these. How many have I done? 2, or 3. I did 2 crosswords and then the 1 word search, and I'm like, that would have already paid for like 3 months worth. So if you do the whole, shebang, then of course it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it adds up. People don't realize it. The little things you do with the channel and where you want to improve or you want to do something. It adds up money wise.
Yeah. It does. I'll keep it until my husband sees it. What the hell is that?
I don't know, honey. Let me look. Oh no, I took care of that.
Oh, it overcharged me.
They overcharged me.
I only bought
How many
one.
people are going to go for the final drawing, Nikki?
What's that? Oh, for the final drawing, I am going to be doing a personalized wood burn.
Oh, cool.
What's the final drawing?
For right now, everybody's winning a bingo ticket.
Okay.
And then we're going to have a bingo card, and then I'm going to have a bingo game. The big one's going to be a bingo game, and the prize is going to be one of my wood burns. My Bigfoot wood burns. Cool. Which I haven't even done yet, so I'm going to have to come up with something.
Yeah. Put the cart before the horse there.
It'll probably be this guy. I'll probably draw my background. What you see here is but it'll be on wood. Cool. I don't know, or something to that effect. We'll see.
That's very cool. Yeah, I still haven't gotten any bandanas printed up.
You know how many bandanas you would sell, dude, if you did that?
Yeah, for real.
I was going to go with this logo on the bandana.
Oh, huh?
Because that's it. I mean, it's that or what was the other one?
Who drew that for you? Did you draw that?
No, that was. Do you remember? He's a tattoo artist out of Chicago. It was Dr. OJ, Dr. Orange Juice, or something to that effect.
Oh,
I don't know if it was
it's pretty
Doctor, but
cool.
yeah, he did 2 versions of it. I have this version, and then I had asked him to do another one. The
Uh-huh.
glasses were different. They were because with this one, it looks the glasses are so small, it just looks like funny eyes. I mean, I'm thankful for it. It's
Yeah,
awesome, but
yeah.
the other ones that it's more. They're still the glasses are smaller, are still small, but they look like a Ray-Ban or something. You can
Oh,
tell they're glasses. You know,
uh-huh. Yeah.
Mhm.
Huh.
I haven't. But yeah, I have still have a bunch of bandanas that I haven't done anything with.
Hmm.
I end up using them.
You can be matchy all the time.
The only thing that's left, it's just going to be like green, yellow, purple. You know, the colors of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought like 100 bandanas one day with the intent of printing them
Yeah.
up, and I gave a lot. I gave them out like when I was in Tennessee on the
Uh-huh.
outing. I was just giving shit away, and I look over and there's like other people selling their shit. I'm like,
Right.
I'm doing something wrong. No.
I wonder if it
Well,
would be cheaper to do the where you buy the paper, like a Hobby Lobby or Michael's, you can buy the transfer paper and you
the
just print
thermal.
out, you just print out your design on there and you iron it on yourself.
Yeah. If I were to get into doing my own shit, then I would probably get like a Cricut or something,
Yeah.
and really do it.
Uh-huh.
Because I think, like the Teespring and all that other shit, it's convenient, but it's expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, bandanas with what the fuck on them is. Oh, why the fascination? Sorry. I might wear one.
Excuse me.
I don't have hair
up,
like you,
Raptor.
Mugs. I'm losing my hair on top. I have to wear a beanie.
Jewish?
No, bald.
Not a yarmulke, it's a beanie. Stop it.
Oh.
Hey, that was my hair 10 years ago, so stop rubbing it in.
How old are you?
56.
Oh, you sound much younger.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Well,
He was talking about 8-tracks earlier, so.
Yeah, I've exercised my voice a lot. I big into karaoke.
What do you sing?
Pretty much, I love old country,
Okay.
older rock. I'm not. I think anything before 1980 is kind of where I fall into line.
With country or
both?
Just like rock? Really?
And Gordon Lightfoot is my all-time favorite singer.
Yeah, I
heard
do
that
a little
back.
Gordon.
Yeah, I love Gordon Lightfoot.
I'll do If You Could Read My Mind or Sundown or always wanted to do like Carefree Highway. Haven't done that one yet.
See, when I joined the Army, one of the cadences we would do would be Early Morning Rain. So
okay. Right on.
I remember 8-tracks. We had them in our truck. I know I look so young, but I'm not.
Why were you talking about 8-tracks? Just having them?
No, we're talking about cassettes, and Scotty brought up the 8-tracks, and I've had them, and I got my dad's old collection.
Well, it's funny when they first invented to record on 8-tracks, they were stacking, single tracks. I think Les Paul had something to do with that.
Oh yeah, well I'm sure he did because he was a master at recording.
Oh yeah, yeah. I I never made it to his house, but I had friends that did work in his studio and stuff in Jersey.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
My favorites were Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire Dad had. I always wanted him to pop that in. And then we had the Beatles, Let It Be album on 8-track. And of course, all of Elvis.
Better be some Zeppelin there.
No, Dad wasn't in a Zeppelin, but
I remember vividly, my mom had them above the freezer. She had a big, tall freezer, and the 8-track player was up there with all her 8-tracks in the kitchen. And she had Tanya Tucker,
we had Tanya.
Glenn Campbell.
Yep.
The
Rhinestone Cowboy album, I'm sure.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Rhinestone Cowboy was the first song I ever learned all the words to all the way through.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
I probably still
Freddie
know it.
Fender. Yeah, Freddie Fender. I remember.
Oh, I love Freddie Fender. Oh my God, Jarhead. He was a Marine. That's where he come up with Wasted Days and Wasted Nights.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was great. And it was right next to our back door, so it would just take. My dad hooked the speaker wire real long, so you could just take the speakers and put them right outside the door. So when we're sitting out playing cards, what great memories, We grew up that time. It wasn't TV. You were outside,
Oh,
yeah.
It was social. Life was social. It's like
the
being
TV
from
was like
Iowa.
the second thing, that was like.
Yeah, I watched TV to watch the Dukes of Hazzard every Friday night and eat a can of cream of mushroom soup. Other than that, I was outside.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, in Iowa here, we'd have snowstorms and stuff, and we lived in the country on a dirt road, not a gravel, dirt, and we'd get snowed in. And what was the thing? Let's start getting people shoveled out. And my dad would have a case of beer, and we'd be in every neighbor's house drinking. Well, they would. I was too young for it, but it was just a party.
I used to hustle when I was a kid, during snowstorms. I'd make so much money. Oh, no shit. 10, 11 years old. I'm out shoveling snow for the neighbors. Walking the block with a snow shovel over my shoulder.
So I was doing it for free.
Yeah, I'm not that nice.
But that's the way I was brought up.
But I ain't shoveling your snow for free.
We lived in the country, and that's the way my grandpa was. That's the way my dad was. Help everyone out, help your neighbor, and
my dad would walk down the street for this older lady who lived there, and he would do all her walkway in and near her car and clean her car, and that's when you knew all your neighbors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew the ones
checked
you could
on your
drink
neighbors.
with.
You packed up Christmas cookies for all the neighbors. You know.
Let's see. I worked for all the local farmers as a kid, especially during harvest season. Driving the tractor, taking the corn from the fields to the grain bins and unloading it. And my pay was normally anywhere between a 6-pack to a 12-pack of frickin' Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yuck.
Tell you what, when I was in Nashville, I drank a lot of Pabst because it was cheap.
Oh, there's a reason it's cheap. God dang. The only thing worse was what my grandpa drank. It was called Blatt's beer. I remember the first time he handed me one of those, and I about puked. Yeah.
It's like a Peel's. Peel's beer was nasty, too.
My grandpa would sit there, open that up, and just tip it up and down that whole bottle in one drink.
Wow.
That's why you only taste it once.
Yeah. Not me. I tasted it twice. Going down, going back
Come
up.
back up.
My grandfather used to drink Coors. And do you
That's what
remember
I
it was that
drank.
tan colored
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
can?
I drank. That's
And it had the two circles that you popped open. It didn't have a tab that you pulled. It was you popped the circles on the top.
I did
Yeah.
that when the tab broke.
The little hole and the big hole. You pop them.
Yeah, I drink Yellow Jackets.
You
Well, I
remember.
did until I started this diet. I quit drinking with this diet because that ain't good for your blood sugar.
Or your liver.
Yeah, or your liver.
You know,
Yeah.
speak from experience.
But I've never had a drinking problem my whole life. It's once I noticed it started getting out of hand, I'd quit for a year or two, and I've never been like one of those that had to have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but my problem was, 1 was too many and 10 wasn't enough.
Well, when I start, 15 ain't enough.
And then it got to, I didn't go out much because I was rather drink home, and then my body couldn't take it anymore and stopped drinking.
Good for you, because it's not good for your body. It's a poison.
Oh yeah. No, I realized I didn't need it. I could live without it. Life was doable. I didn't have to be, I didn't have to run from it.
Right.
But that was hell. I don't know what you went through coming off your meds. You said, you had trouble with the painkillers and, the diet helped and the gel caps and shit. I just suffered for a week. I mean, I took care of.
I suffer for a long time.
Yeah. No. I mean,
yeah.
During the detox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just brutal. But I had other things that I had to deal with at the same time. Was jaundice. My tongue, my eyes were yellow.
Oh wow!
Jesus!
Yeah, I was bad. I had to fucking quit. If I had one more, it probably would have been my last. My body couldn't process it anymore.
Good thing you caught it.
I had to, dude. But I did vegetables. I did all raw. That cleared up the jaundice in about 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, instead of the carnivore, I was thinking the other. I was going to go vegetarian because I thought maybe that would help my body out, and it made my body worse. My wife was like, "What do you want to eat for dinner?" And I told her this vegetable. And she's like, "Well, you don't want no meat?" I'm like, "No, I'm not eating meat anymore." And I just kept getting worse.
Wow.
And
I didn't eliminate meat. I just, I would put it in the salad. Some sort of protein. I would put it in the salad, steak, whatever. But I would, I went like you just said. You want this vegetable and this vegetable. When I knew it was my liver, I mean, I immediately went online and looked up every vegetable or that was good for your liver or whatever, and ate it every day raw for a month.
And the truth of the matter is, these doctors are saying that the fastest way to get rid of a fatty liver is to go on a carnivore diet. And you can actually lose like 4% of the fat every 3 days that's on your liver.
So you still didn't run through. I want to know your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm really.
I eat once a day.
Oh, so you just okay?
I'll eat
even in the beginning. I mean, in the beginning, you were hungrier.
No.
Or was it immediate?
It was immediate. It's eating meat fills you up, and your stomach, the whatever breaks down the food is set for carbs, right? It's not set for digesting just plain old protein. So you've got to change your gut biome. And in that process, it keeps you full. I mean, it keeps you full for days. And I'm not kidding on this. I can sit here starting tonight and I can go 72 hours without eating. No problem. I don't know how much energy I'll have, you know,
So
but
what kind of portions are you eating?
I see that's the thing. I see all these guys on these people on the carnivore diet, even these little small women that do it, and they're eating like a pound of meat, and then they're eating eggs on top of it and cheese. And I'm like eating this like 6-ounce piece of meat and a couple of eggs, and I'm stuffed. I can't eat another bite.
Well, and that's what works for you. That's good. You know, I was just curious. You know, I didn't
But
realize they were like doing these massive portions, like a pound portion of meat. That's a lot of meat.
oh, Jordan Peterson, have you ever seen him?
No.
He's a really skinny guy. He sat down with Joe Rogan and ate a 32-ounce tomahawk ribeye.
Ooh.
I'm like, my God, that's like 6 meals for me. I take a
Yeah.
pound ribeye and I'll cut it in half and eat half of it one day and the other half the next day. You know, and that's me. I can only eat one meal a day, and I'm not hungry.
Well,
And
your body might adjust over time that
right,
you'll eat a little more.
it might, but I've never been a huge eater in the first place. I think all my weight has always been from being sedentary
Being
and
lazy. Sorry.
well,
No, but I get it.
when I was
Inactivity will do it.
400, when I was 400 pounds, I managed a tire business, a garage, and a retread plant. My whole life was behind a computer screen. And I worked 10 hours a day minimum on that, 6 days a week. And I just couldn't get any exercise because as soon as I walk away from the damn computer, the phone would ring, you know? I was the salesman. So, and you get lazy. You get used to sitting down. And my whole life before that was if, let's say I pulled in the driveway to the house, I'd jump out of the vehicle and run to the house. I wouldn't walk. I was always a runner, you know? Up until I was like 38, I think it was. But I was the
Well,
kid that went out for football and cross country at the same time. So
oh wow.
I was a lineman and I'm also running cross country.
Wow.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. But South Dakota it was Ironman football, so
Oh
once
really?
yeah.
Damn.
Once you get in there, you're in the whole time.
Yeah. Wow.
I have questions for Nikki.
What?
What
She's like,
is
what?
it? Well, you know, Nikki's had a very interesting life following a military husband around the world. And being ex-military, I'm always curious how the woman's view, the wife's view of being drugged from one country to another is like.
For me, that's an easy question. I love to travel.
I was just gonna say that.
So it's different for me because I knew a lot of gals who it was hard for them. It was super hard for them because I was also a member of the FRG, which is the Family Readiness Group. And I usually held pretty high there. So it in that position, it was part of it, I had to talk to these women all the time, check up on them, especially during deployments. See how they're doing. Is there anything I can do for them? Did they need any help with their kids? Stuff like that. And some of these girls, were young and they didn't know how to do shit, you know?
New mothers.
Yeah. And for me, I didn't even get married till I was 29. So I had a career and I was out on my own, and I had already moved from Flagstaff to Phoenix, from Phoenix to LA. So I already was independent when I met my husband, and then we got married. So every 3 years, time to pick up and go, I was like, let's go. Let's do this. And we did it, and I was great with it. And it just so happened I had a job that transferred. So for many years, I transferred from my position, and every time I transferred, I made more money. So by the time I was doing okay. I was making as much as a store manager by the time I hit my last store. And then in about 2005, we were headed to Fort Carson in Colorado. And that's when they wouldn't take my transfer after 20 years in the company.
Man.
I was 18 and a half years, actually, almost 20. But they wouldn't take my transfer because I was making as much as the store manager up in Colorado.
Oh,
And they had just gotten rid of a bunch of stores because I was with Kmart, just so you know.
Okay.
And they just had, Kmart was going under. So as a failed attempt to keep the Kmart alive, they had closed a bunch of stores. So those 3 stores that were left in Colorado Springs had absorbed all of the managers from all the outlying stores into those stores. So they were like, no way, we don't got a job for you. And I even said, I don't care. Put me on a damn cashier, as a cashier. And they wouldn't do it because of liability or whatever, because of what I was making. But as fate has it, that's the year I got cancer.
what?
Yeah, that was
Didn't
the
know
year
that.
I got cancer. So I wouldn't have been able to work anyway. Because I was in and out of doctor's offices and crap for a good year and a half.
Jeez.
Yeah, I had thyroid cancer.
Well,
And,
I'm thrilled to see that you're here. I didn't know that either. I didn't.
yep. Thank you.
Damn.
I am happy to be here too.
Congrats on kicking that ass.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
took
no doubt.
2 surgeries and radiation. It was a rough year. It was a pretty rough year. But I'm, and I lost my voice for 2 months. I think that was the hardest part, is that I'm a talker, and I couldn't talk for 2 months at all. I mean, not even a whisper or anything.
She could write like a motherfucker, though.
Oh my God. It was like the first surgery went perfect. I was talking within 2 or 3 days. But when they did the biopsies and everything, and they know it's here and there, and they went back in within a week. And that's when they did the whole cut all the way and took all the thyroid. And that one damaged my vocal cords. So yeah, it was just gone. And after 2 months, we had gone in and kept checking. The doctor says it looks okay. It's need taking longer. And then one day I woke up and we're getting ready. My husband and I are getting ready to do our, daily go to take the kids to school and whatever. And I just said, okay, I'll see you later. And he looked at me and I'm like, what? He goes, you're talking to me. Just like that. It was just like that. And it was amazing. I lost my singing voice. That's why I can't sing karaoke anymore, because I can't change. I can hear myself singing off.
I thought I was going to lose my ability to sing when before I detoxed, before I really hit the wall and couldn't drink anymore. I didn't know that part of one of the symptoms of liver disease was that the veins in your lower esophagus swell.
Mm.
So it really messed with my voice and coughing, and I had this bad irritation for a long time, for maybe a month. Had I known, I could have avoided all the other bullshit afterwards, but I think I had to go through what I went through in order for me to really quit drinking. But yeah, I know about losing your voice.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit. I
Oh
don't know
my
what I
God.
can do. I couldn't sing a note right
Yeah.
now, but
That
And you
would
have to
been.
keep up with it too. I mean, I went 2 years without singing a note, and I just hooked up my karaoke system again this weekend. I sound like shit. Even though I still sing. Hell, I even sung on Mog's show one night. I don't care.
The worst one was my daughter was 6. My oldest was 6 at the time. And I had taken her out of the car at the grocery store and put her down. And I went in to reach for my purse and she took off in the parking lot. And I couldn't yell stop. So I'm trying to run after her and she's just a little running straight across. And I'm like, I'm waving, trying to tell people don't run over my kid. Oh my God, it was horrible. That was another memory I have that was, one of those that sticks with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nephew just beat cancer. He
love
he
these
went through
stories.
everything, but then 2 days ago I found out my dad has cancer.
Oh,
yeah. He's got a spot on his lung that is cancer, but there's nothing in the rest of his body. That's the only place it is. So now he's gonna, he just turned 80. So he's gonna, deal with that. I don't know, surgery, what they're gonna do, but kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Now they have those. It's like they can really focus the radiation to a certain spot. They use it it's like a beam instead of radiating the whole body.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's a big thing out here in Columbus. They do that. They have a center for it here.
Yeah. I didn't get that option. They gave me iodine 131. I don't know if any of you have heard of that before.
No.
But they check you
take
in.
iodine every day now.
It's a radioactive isotope.
Yes, it is. And you walk into this room and the entire room is covered in paper. Seats, the handles, the bed, the table, the floors, everything is covered in paper from top to bottom. And you're not allowed to take anything in with you. You're made to put on your robe and you go in there. And they come in with 3 doctors to hand me a pill that was like a horse pill, dude. It was huge. And you're not allowed to touch it. And the 3 of them have to witness you swallow it and drink a whole glass of water. And then once they've all confirmed that you've swallowed it, they all leave the room and you won't see another person in 3 days.
Wow.
It's the worst experience ever. You get nauseous and all that crap. They would knock on the door and leave my meal on the floor. And every couple of twice a day, they would say, time to check your levels. And I was to stand 5 feet from the door. They would open the door and they would shoot a gun at me, a radar gun or whatever.
Take your temperature.
And to check my radiation level, because I was,
okay.
You just, the radiation comes off your body.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me that this number has to be this number before you can leave this hospital. So they just bring you gallons of water because you have to flush it out of your system.
Jeez.
Even the toilet bowl was covered. It was crazy.
I thought they were afraid you were going to explode and make a mess. What the hell?
Oh, shit. The nurse wouldn't let me take my glasses. She wanted to throw my glasses away. The nurse came in and she was throwing my crossword puzzles, my everything I had taken in there.
Because everything's
makeup.
irradiated.
Yep. She was throwing everything away, my underwear, everything. And I said, you're not throwing my $400 glasses away. You better get a doctor in here right now. And she was trying to argue with me, but no. She left and she came back and she said, the doctor says you can keep your glasses. Oh my God. I couldn't wait to get out of that place. Yeah. It was horrible.
Wow.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah,
Here you are.
Yeah.
I was water drunk. That's the first time it's something. I think it really is something because you just feel weird when you
Yeah,
drink
you
that
can
much
actually
water.
get too much water. You can drown yourself. Not literally, but you can saturate your body too much with water.
Yeah, I was trying to, though. I wanted to get out of there.
Sure.
That is one of the worst things about this diet. You have to ingest a lot of salt. You got to keep your electrolytes up because you're not getting salt from your vegetables and stuff. And so they tell you to drink salt water.
Ugh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's not my favorite either.
Putting salt on the meat.
I put a lot. I do put salt on the meat, but that makes meat better anyway. But I drank a bottle of salt water, electrolytes, every day, and you just all day long you have this salty taste in your mouth nonstop.
Yeah, through that. Nope.
Wow. Oh, I love Manitou Springs.
Until that point.
Well, I want to thank everyone in chat that's congratulated me. I know I didn't do it earlier, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, you know what? Everybody here deserves some sort of congratulations.
Yes,
overcoming
definitely.
things in life. Except Jen, she doesn't talk much. I don't know her story.
Yeah, and I haven't comparatively, I've been pretty lucky as far as that stuff goes. I mean, I got a jacked up hip that I need to get replaced, but
Oh, that reminds me. I know what I was going to ask you, Lester. Do you? I mean, you can totally say no, but you have your gallbladder and everything intact as well. Everything that's working and stuff.
Yep. Now my gallbladder was acting up.
Were you getting stones?
No, it just hurt to touch that area where the gallbladder is. It was very sensitive to the touch. And
I don't have that either. That was a couple of years ago.
I thought I was on the verge of having some really big problems, and it doesn't hurt no more. I can touch that area where the gallbladder is, and there's no pain at all.
That's good. I don't know where the gallbladder is.
It's right below your rib cage on your right side.
Right side? Okay, I'm good.
Just above your belly. Just above your belly.
I was like,
but,
yeah, to the right of your sternum, under your rib cage. So.
Yeah, losing a gallbladder is hell on a person.
It definitely changes some of your eating habits.
Yeah. Sure. I remember my mom went through that and she suffered big time.
Yeah, man. I used to love peanuts right out of the shell. I can't eat peanuts anymore.
You shouldn't eat any nuts at all.
I know, but I used to like to take them camping.
Yeah, I'm the same. I
Not
could
giving
sit
up.
there and eat a can of
Peanut butter.
cashews in one sitting. I love cashews. And find out they're the worst thing you can eat.
Really?
They're hard
Yeah.
on your body.
Any legumes you shouldn't eat. That's what
Yep.
they're saying.
Yep.
Well, beans. I mean, those are-
No.
The one good thing was walnuts. I think they said walnuts and almonds.
walnuts are
Those
good
are
for
good.
you. I found that
Yeah.
because that was one of my ingredients in the salad when I was detoxing, and they're good for you.
I just don't like the taste of walnuts.
Oh, I
yeah.
grew up with walnuts.
Yeah.
My grandparents had a bowl of walnuts at all times sitting there with the nutcracker right there so you could.
Yeah, my grandmother always had the bowl of the mixed nuts.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
All
Yep.
in there.
Usually
My-
around Christmas time.
My grandpa would always show off. He'd grab a walnut and crush it in his hand. And, why can't you do this? I'm 6 years old trying to crush a walnut in my hand.
I'm only 6, Grandpa. You pussy.
It's the same. He used to take an apple and put a
Crack
hand
it.
on each side and
Yeah.
just twist it and
My dad used
break
to do
it in
that.
half. And why can't you do this? You need to try harder.
My
Yeah.
my
I never
cousin's
tried
father used to do that. Uncle Danny, he just pick them up and crunch them in his hand. Ugh.
But my grandpa made me the man I am today.
Well, at least you know who to blame. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, the stuff to blame would be on my father, which was a great guy in himself. My grandpa taught me basically the rules of life and how to live a good life.
Right on.
Taught me how to change a clutch at 10 years old in a GMC pickup. And
Wow.
at 11 years old, I tore the carburetor off my CB70 mini bike, cleaned it, put it back together, and put it on the mini bike, and got it running. And my grandpa didn't say a word the whole time when he watched me doing this. And when the bike was running, he went bragging to all his friends that his 11-year-old grandson could rebuild a freaking carburetor and set it right so it burned properly.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the hard part, is getting it set right.
Too lean, too rich. Either way, you know.
Yep. But somehow with his teachings and stuff, I learned how to do that.
Right on.
That's good. Good memories.
Yep. No, Raptor, I can't drink Gatorade. I drink stuff
Salt
with
water.
one ingredient. Multiple ingredients kill you.
Anything processed kills you.
And for whatever you do, stay away from vegetable oils. Everyone knows what soy oil does to you. Gives teenage boys boobs.
Soy oil.
Soy, yes. The worst thing you can ingest.
Wow.
I use mostly olive oil.
Olive oil is like the only acceptable on this diet. If you had to use an oil other than like butter, that's what they say to use.
I need to change. I use a lot of vegetable oil. Well, I buy the little bitty bottle of olive oil for special dishes, that I have. But I always have the
I
vegetable
use
oil.
olive oil and everything.
Yeah, me too.
Or bacon fat.
That's the best way. That's the best way. I'm telling you, cook with butter or bacon fat. Everything tastes so much better.
Well, I like making breakfast. Like I'll do the bacon and then fry potatoes and then, toast. And usually I'll turn it into like a skillet where I'll just pour the scrambled eggs in it and mix it up. And usually there's onions or something, but I love potatoes. So carnivore diet, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I grew up. This has been my life. Okay. Every single meal my life has had potatoes, except for when I was eating spaghetti or goulash. I've had potatoes my whole life, 50 some years. You don't think I'm suffering? I see a potato and my mouth drools. Onions
Yeah.
are another thing. I've always eaten onions. I love raw onions.
Ooh, yeah. But in salads and stuff or on burgers. But you say I love raw onions, and I just see it like, argh. I'm like, ooh.
No, serious. I was 4 years old, and the neighbor come over to my house and told my mom that they caught me in their garden eating all the green onions out of their garden.
Oh.
Pulling them up and like, argh.
When I was a kid, my grandparents had a glass of water sitting on the table with these green stem onions in the glass of water, and that was like a little snack. I would cut up an onion and eat a quarter of an onion, like with ham and beans or certain meals. Chili, onions is my main ingredient in chili. Hey, Mr. Lee. Hey, why don't you hop up?
Yeah, come on, Mr. Lee. Yeah, we're slumming there, Mr. Lee. I'm kidding, Leslie.
Mr. Lee, you know that video, that short I did last night from the bar? I have 1,200 views on it.
What'd you
I'm
do?
telling you, that's what I've been telling Moggs.
I
Put
went,
those damn shorts out
I
because,
put
man,
15
everyone loves
seconds.
that stuff.
15
The last
seconds
short
of
I
me
did like
drinking
6,000 views.
I'm like, what the hell? And I'm at 380 now, my subs.
Right on.
Nice.
Keep
From
doing
Yeah.
the shorts.
one little
I got to
15
get back
second.
into them.
Jeez.
There was more to film in Florida than there is in Arizona for shorts because I could see the owls in the yard or the lizards
Oh,
or all
yeah.
this other shit. And I was like, oh, yeah, fucking dolphin? Yeah, or click which one? Film that.
Oh,
Gator?
well,
Okay, let's film that.
up on the mountain, you took one of those clips you did and put that out as a short because people love seeing that scenery. That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it is pretty cool scenery up there. And
Sedona's gorgeous.
oh yeah, to be in it is we looked at it from 15 miles away.
Yeah,
when we were on the mountain, but when you're in it, it's totally different.
Oh, man, go up to Airport Road up there.
Yeah,
What's
to
that
watch
road
the
called?
sunset.
I don't know what that road's called.
you'd be surprised if you just put like a short out walking down the street of Sedona, main street of Sedona. You would get so many views. I watch Arizona videos all the time.
Oh yeah,
Probably. Yeah, it's how you word it. I guess your title.
yeah. Because like I said, the last one I think the last one I did was down at Richie Evans' house, and that was with the dogs and the tortoise. Excuse me.
The toidle.
Your jersey came out there, man. What happened?
Well, I was trying to say turtle and tortoise.
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but as I worded it, I called it. It says, "What are you barking at?" And in 2 days, there were over 6,000 views. I don't know why, but that's where
cool.
it topped out. It was like 6,200 views, and it hasn't. I guess I don't know. I don't know why so many. It was odd.
Oh, if you repost it, you'll get more.
I thought
You
about
can
that.
repost this stuff, yeah.
Mogs equals pussy. It says.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Lee, you are what you eat, so
I heard about your ginger battle over in Lockbeard stream there, Mr. Lee.
What, he didn't like gingers?
Evidently, him and Ginger Snap got into it a little bit. Someone whispered in my ear, I heard.
There are no secrets.
There's a lot of birds out there that whisper.
Yeah. It's amazing. Dysfunctional family is what we all have here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But a happy dysfunctional family.
For the most part.
Well, for the most part, everybody gets along. You know, there are there's people out there I don't care for, whatever. But you know, I'm not gonna...
I love Sandra Piper, but she's really trying to kill the client.
She doesn't like the front.
No.
She doesn't understand. Because she's directing it directly at women.
Well,
You know,
it's the
not.
problem is we have people like a guy I like, Jeff Harding, who actually, and Patrick Vaughn, who use it towards women.
Yes.
And it's not about that at all.
Yes.
I
No,
mean,
I was the one who said it's any sex. You know.
Yep. Yep. It's cryptid.
But
It was.
it was funny.
was.
Hey, you know, it still pops up, but it was funny. You know.
It was funny. It had a great run.
Yeah, it had its moments.
Yeah.
It was funny. Just the way it started, you know.
Scotty really jump
Some
started
lady
it.
says
though.
I'm a cunt creature. I'm like, what the fuck is a cunt? Looking at this going, what?
And he made the mistake of telling us that
Oh,
he
yeah.
did. We just ran with it. Scotty started this shit, though. I mean, but
Yeah, but then, you know, chessboard
yeah.
took it another level, you know?
Yep. Chessboard had a big part into it. And, you know, you got Stevie and Brandy in the background taking notes. And
Pyromedic did a lot, too. Like, I went back
Yeah.
and rewatched Icon stream. Pyro really put a lot into that as well.
What a goof.
it
But
was.
that's, you know what? That's cool that, you know, we can just come and hang out. Like, there's no one watching. You get a couple of people watching, but we're still, you know, somebody might
Yeah.
look back on this and go, oh, that was a pretty good fucking show. Or not, you know? I don't even...
That's some of my lives have like 600 views, and I've only got 55 subs. So,
see?
you know, I don't get it. We're just all always just chatting and, you know, laughing and joking with each other. That's all it is. And it's cool. Like I say, I'm not trying to be a YouTube
Sensation.
moneymaker. Yeah, I'm just here to have fun and
Yeah.
talk with my friends, you know.
That's it.
And
That's why I started it. You know, I wanted to know everybody else's story. Like, what's so interesting in Bigfoot, and you know, like, why does everybody come back night after night after night? You know, what's your story? Why the fascination? So that's you know, that's where I went.
And I found, and tell me if I'm wrong here, a lot of people in the chats deal with a lot of medical issues.
They're broken. We're all broken.
Yeah.
No, they
You
do.
know.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
So it's our escape. You know, jumping on these streams, talking with everyone in chat is an escape from what we're dealing with in real life. And
Well, plus everybody, you see the same people all the time, and you get to know each other in a fashion, and it's a support system too. Like
Sure.
you look forward to finding out how so and so doing. Are you over this? How's that going? You know, it's
Yeah.
Well, like for Jay Fritz to pop on the other night and just to tell about how his date went, because on Tuesday night he said he was going on a date. You know,
right.
that was cool. You know, it was like, oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, come on, Jay, tell us. And he's new to the whole scene, and he was thrilled that, if you notice, he told his story, but then he doesn't want to talk about it much after that.
Actually,
whenever he's on.
Mr.
Why are you fuck,
Lee?
Mr. Lee? What's going on, dude?
Okay, you're gonna have to watch your language now, Mr. Lee, because now you are a moderator.
Oh, wait, you're not? Are you like family friendly, or are you adults only?
Can you see the top corner of my
parental advisory? Okay,
that's my logo.
Right on.
Explicit content.
Yeah, I'd rather shock people. What did he say? Turn the channel.
Speaking of adult content, where the hell's Polly been?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Normally he hops on when I pop a stream up.
No,
I haven't
but
seen Polly anywhere.
He hasn't been around for a couple of days. A week. Let's see. What am I doing?
So what's your stream tomorrow night going to be about, Nikki? Give us all the lowdown.
It's going to be about, well, what do you think? That's the title. And I've got Alex Petikoff and Tate Hieronymus coming on.
Cool.
So I'll be talking to the youngsters about what they think about different things that have gone on, different hoaxes that have gone on. So, matter of fact, I was going through all the research I'd done, and I had to start organizing the crap because it was too much.
Damn.
So I'm just going to randomly pick, and we're going to talk about something.
Damn, girl. Make me feel lazy.
Yeah, Nikki actually really puts a lot of work into her shows.
Like, shit. You must be bored.
Nikki, have you looked into Rumble yet?
No, I haven't.
It's so
because
easy.
now it seems too overwhelming.
You sync. Oh, you don't have to do nothing there. You just sync Rumble up with your YouTube, and your videos go right over to Rumble automatically.
I heard Lockbeard talking about it, but what's the benefit? What
they pay you?
Oh, like right away? You don't have to go through hoops or what?
Signing up for it, I got $5. Just signing up for it.
How do they pay? Through PayPal or something, or what's their?
Yeah, I linked my PayPal to it, and I've been posting mainly my gaming crap to it, where I don't expect anyone to watch it, and guess what? No one's watching it, but that's fine.
There's so many other gaming channels to watch.
Well, the thing is, I play a game that I'm an expert at. I've been playing for 6 years. Except for when I was sick, and I have my own server, and I'm kind of God on the server, so I can't fight people like you're supposed to in the game, because that would be admin abuse. So I basically teach people how to tame the animals in the game and stupid shit. And it's boring as hell, but I have a Twitch channel.
Game?
Huh?
What game is it?
It's called Ark.
Okay.
It's dinosaurs. Now, the reason I started streaming on Twitch and started sharing my Ark videos is there's a famous celebrity that plays the game, and he joined the makers of the game and come up with an idea of a trilogy of movies about the game called Ark. And his name is Vin Diesel.
Right on.
Oh.
And there's a new version of the game coming out called Ark 2, and Vin Diesel is the lead character in the game.
Huh.
So it's going to kick off after 6 years.
That's for you, dickhead. Unmoderate me right now, clunt. This is Mr. Lee 3PO saying that.
Fuck you, Mr. Lee.
You're blue and you'll like it.
You're a wrench. I want you to start posting links immediately.
It's funny.
Back
I
to
even
work.
want Jen's YouTube channel posted, damn it.
For all of my eight people and no videos. Yeah. Post that.
Oh
Hey,
my
it's
God,
Thursday.
Dan almost had was it Dan that almost had the heart attack about Mr. Lee not posting his stuff?
Yeah. That's like, what do you expect? I mean,
What do you mean, Dan Staten?
Yeah.
yeah, when he
Dan?
was on, he was talking, saying he had to jump up so Mr. Lee would post his link on your stream the other night.
Oh, yeah.
No, Mr. Lee, the reason I moderated you is because I know I can trust you. So you call me a dickhead all you want, but I don't normally call people a dickhead when they trust me.
Maybe an idiot, but not a dickhead.
You can say you're sorry anytime you want, but I'm not expecting it.
Just for that, you're keeping the wrench.
You keto bastard, you.
Oh.
Oh, man. So what time is it here? It's 9 o'clock. My computer's still on East Coast time.
It hasn't synced yet. What the hell?
No, I have to go in and change it.
You running Windows 10 or
Probably.
Vista?
I don't know what's on this thing. But it is Windows.
Oh, but you didn't finish telling us about Rumble and how it please you.
No, it's depending on how many followers you get. One way you can get paid is like on my channel, I have a link to Rumble, and it takes you to my page, and you can set up an account there, and it doesn't affect you, but anytime you make money on your channel, a percentage of that comes to me. It's their way of getting new people over, it's getting their users to advertise for them, and they pay you to get new people over. That's one way. And then the number of viewers you get, they post ads. You can't really control the ads they post on your videos, and you get advertiser pay, and
Twitch seems interesting.
It's fun.
Well, with all the interactivity that you can do as just watching,
Right. And I talk to
ahead.
people live. They'll get in my chats and they'll put. The problem is they can't talk to you. You got to read what they type in, and I'll answer questions live, and that's when my streams start taking off. Is when I'm able to joke around with people and talk with them in chat. But I started Twitch in December, and I've made like $200 off of it.
It's more than I've made in my whole YouTube history.
Yeah, and I play a boring game. I've started playing some other games. I'll play like Rocket League, where it's soccer with cars, and a lot of people seem to like that.
I've seen that.
I just pick games that I'm interested in. I have played Call of Duty, and I've streamed some Call of Duties, and those people are nasty. My God.
Oh, yeah.
If you wanted to be called every name in the sun, play a game of Call of Duty. Don't be good at it, because they're going to call you a cheater and every racist word in the book, and you can't have that on Twitch, so you've got to mute those people that are using that language. I mean, you can't even use the word simp on Twitch. It's very...
What word?
Simp.
SIMP?
Yeah. And I have no idea what the hell it is, but it's banned. So, it's very censored there. So you got to be really careful. If someone's playing music in the background, you got to hurry up and mute them. And you've got to show that you tried to mute them right away so you don't get strike on you for DMCA.
Wow.
They don't mess with you. They just freaking take your channel down.
Oh my God.
Well, then I won't be going on Twitch.
I think you should try it. It's fun, and the truth of the matter is it doesn't take long to do it. You just need 50 followers, and you have to have an average of 3 viewers in 3 months. And that's easy to do. And I mean, I'm willing to help you. I got a lot of people that follow me and a lot of people I follow that there's a trick to getting the followers.
Yeah.
And I played the game and I did it in a month's time. Become affiliated with Twitch in a month.
As soon as I get settled, wherever that may be.
Yeah, it's
that's when I want to start expanding a little bit.
But that damn Bigfoot game that Nikki tried to get me to frickin', oh my Lord. I bought a gaming PC and my graphics card isn't big enough for the goddamn game.
Oh,
I already paid for the game and I just had nightmares with that game.
It was a great idea. It just did not work.
It is. It's a great idea, but geez, the money you got to go through just to play the damn game.
I know. Because, see, I downloaded the game, and then I went and found out it can't be played on Mac. You can't play it on what I have. It can only be... So I had to turn around and request for a refund, and I looked for another game we could play that would, could be played on both systems, and there wasn't anything good.
No. And I've seen videos of people playing that Bigfoot game, and it looks like a fun game because you can play as Bigfoot.
Right. It would be hilarious is what I was thinking,
Yeah.
And
I was hoping,
because I don't know how to do all that crap. I get motion
trust me, I was hoping I could play that game with Brent and Pat Turner because I was going to tell the guys, okay, we got to make this realistic. We had to act like, we're scared at times and stuff. And I was going to rip into Pat so hard. I hope you're watching, Pat. I was going to make you cry like a little baby.
Oh.
You got to take away his beer for that.
Beer? Yeah, that guy don't.
Or whatever the fuck he drinks.
Well, my daughter has it on her computer, and she offered to let me run the show from her because she has a whole gaming system in her room. And so that was an option. But then when I heard how much problems you were having, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be causing people all kinds of issues with this stupid game.
It shouldn't be, Nikki. I got this PC at half price. I didn't know that the damn graphics card was freaking out of date and it wouldn't take a new update. And I can't get it fixed until July when my friend from Scotland comes down, who's a computer tech, that she can replace it for me, put a new graphics card in for me. So I don't know how to do nothing like that. Hell, half the time I can't find the on-off switch for this PC.
Dude,
my daughter went on
YouTube. You rebuilt the carburetor. Just start taking the screws out. You'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure I could do it, but my luck, I'll mess something up.
Unplug it first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot, my youngest daughter's doing tournaments on Fortnite now. She won $11 the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to play Fortnite years ago. I can't build though.
Collecting. And
He's
it
not a
turns
gamer.
out she took her sister's debit card and put it in there. So it's crediting on her 21-year-old sister's account. And then the sister is paying her the cash.
It's a money laundering.
I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my God. You could have put us in that trouble.
Kidding.
Well, now her sister has to pay taxes on that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they don't think about all that.
Well, I'm gonna have to put some clothes on, and because I'm sitting here in shorts, it's cold out. I gotta run to the store.
I'm
Yeah, I'll
glad
make
you
it
hopped
cold in
on.
the-
Yeah, man. Yeah, I saw you guys on. I saw those other guys on, so I kind of split the difference.
Did the weather completely bypass you there, Lester?
Yeah, it's gone.
So we're all
No
good.
winds, no rain, nothing.
You survived. Awesome.
Yeah,
He survived.
but now I'm probably going to freeze my ass off the next couple days.
Yeah, it's supposed to get colder here too. Like I said, it was like a 30-degree difference between the highs between yesterday and today.
Yeah,
That
that's
means
the way
it's
it's
going to be
supposed to
cold
be
here
here.
tomorrow. Whatever Arizona gets, we get the next day.
Oh, I wish. It's funny, and being on as a guest, I'm always looking to like click on friggin' chat, like highlight chat.
You're not in
Lester, unmoderate
charge.
me, you cunt. Mr. Lee is going off.
You don't have the power.
Too funny. All right, it's 11:11 here on the East Coast and on 9:11. So yeah, it's time to go. Seems like a good
Yeah,
time.
it's 11:11 for me. I need to get to bed myself.
Oh, good
All right,
night.
guys. Well, thank you so much. Let me.
Thanks for hopping on. It's been fun. I appreciate
Good night, Mo.
it.
Good night, Jen. Nikki, good to see you. Lester.
Tomorrow
good night.
night. Tomorrow night. 5 p.m. Moggs.
What
My show tomorrow
is it?
night.
Mountain Central?
Yeah,
I mean,
we're the same time, me and you right now. Until
Okay.
until spring
18th.
forward. Whenever, yeah. Is that this month?
18th. Or
Oh,
13th.
Next, this weekend, ain't it?
It's coming up. It's
Is
like the
it this
13th, I
weekend?
think.
I think it's
What's the
coming.
date?
I think it's this weekend.
I hate spring forward.
It's in 8 days, I think.
That's the worst.
8 days? Okay.
Or it's a week. It's a
That
1
one
week.
always
'Cause
messes
it's always
with
on
me.
that Sunday night or Saturday night into Sunday morning, whatever. Yeah, because that one, then I have to go on. Like right now, I go on at 8 on Tuesdays and 9 on Thursdays. But then, see, Arizona doesn't do the whole time change. We don't change the clocks. We change time zones. So we'll be on California time zone, or the Pacific time zone. So I got to go on an hour earlier on my time, but it stays the same across the board, though. Does that make sense?
No, but okay.
No,
Well, like right now on a
you
Tuesday,
guys stay the same. It's us.
right now on Tuesday, I go on at 8 o'clock my time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Once
I
they
get
put
it.
the
I was
clock
joking.
forward, I got to go on 7 o'clock my time. Does that make sense?
But I thought you guys weren't changing at all anymore.
We don't change the clocks, but we still
Right.
change time zones.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So like right now we're on Mountain. Next week when they change it, we'll be on Pacific. It's weird.
How come I never did that? I don't
Huh?
remember doing that.
Well, you didn't change your clock, so.
Well, yeah, I guess that's
But
probably
yeah.
it never affected me.
Anyway, all right. I'll see you guys soon. What's today? Saturday. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Definitely.
Right
Yep,
on.
we'll see you on Tuesday,
All right.
Mox.
All right,
We'll
guys.
talk to you tomorrow on Nikki's stream, hopefully.
Possibly. All right, guys.
Night.
Thanks.
Night.
Bye.
No.
So, is your husband completely out of the military now?
Oh yeah. In 2016, He retired.
He retired? Cool.
Yeah.
That's a nice little deal.
He
Nice
put
little pension.
26 years.
So what rank did he make?
Sergeant first class.
Okay. What's he do now? For fun.
Right now, he keeps moving jobs to ones he likes better. But right now, he's back on post as an E6. No, what do they call it? G6. Alarm specialist. I don't know what his whole title is on this one, but he works with physical security.
Okay.
But cross
He
your
probably
fingers.
enjoy that.
No, he hates it because he hates the boss. But cross your fingers because he just put in for the job he really wants, and that's the anti-terrorism job.
Okay.
And that's GS-12.
Dang.
Yeah. So, but he's got all the qualification. So, but we'll see. You don't know because when you get up to those civilian jobs like that, it's good old boy system.
Yep.
It's about who you know. It's not about your qualifications. Sadly.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, that's cool. I mean, a lot of guys when they retire decide that they're just going to retire for the rest of their life because they get a good pension from it. I mean,
yeah, but I made him make me a new house, so he has to keep working. Oh, poor guy. He does work his ass off for me.
Well, you keep him well fed, that's for damn sure.
Too much. Both of us. But
Mr. Lee brings up a point. Anybody heard anything about Leon?
Yeah, actually, today Steve Anderson put out an update, but I haven't looked at it yet. So
yeah, same with me. I haven't looked at it either.
But it is out there, so I don't know what that says, but he's doing much better.
Oh, that's good.
And the last word is he can now move his arms and he can feed himself. So that's
awesome. Good.
It's very awesome. Yeah. And he wants his computer and everything, so it's good.
Well, communication's been tough for him for a while, so I'm sure he wants to.
Yeah. Well, he's still having issues with. Well, you can hear. I guess you can hear him, okay, but it's still a little because his tongue and his throat was paralyzed.
It's rough. I watched my dad go through it twice.
Yeah. So, but
mine wasn't that bad. I just had mobility issues on my left side of my body is all.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Mr. Lee. Leon Thompson. Bigfoot Okanagan. Did you not know? How did you not know? You're everywhere.
I wish him the best because I really like Leon and he makes perfect sense on everything.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I've had the pleasure of spending some nights texting with him, and he's just very positive,
Yeah. Well, I've joked around with him a lot in chats, and he's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Give him shit about
try not to get all involved in all the other channels that are talking about him because some of them don't have the right information, and it's like, pisses me off. Just when people assume stuff, it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, I listen to Steve when he posts stuff because I know he's in direct contact with him all the time.
Yes, he is talking to him.
Oh, do you remember in your chat when I come up with the Buckwa signal that night?
It does sound familiar. What? Wait. Let me think. What? I do remember something about that, but
Everyone, you guys were talking. We need to get Thomas Steenberg up because we need to find out something. I said, everyone put up the Buckwa signal.
oh,
Maybe it'll come up. Well, people have run with that, haven't they?
yeah, yep, for sure. I thought Thomas Steenberg was the one that found him. No, Thomas doesn't live anywhere near Kelowna. Okay, that's way over. I believe it was HR that found him in his home.
And the only reason anyone found out about it is because I believe Steve called the police. Wasn't it Steve?
Steve and Thomas called the mounted police. They'll do a welfare check, I think.
Thomas called the Royal Mounted Police to have a welfare check done. But Steve was calling other people. It was like a bunch of us because none of us could find him. And that's when Thomas said, "Oh, I'll just call. I'm done. I'm going to call and do a wellness check." And so they actually went to the house and nobody answered. So then that Mountie called and found him at the hospital and then called Thomas back and told him.
See, that's the worst part of this YouTube. We get to be friends with people in chats and stuff, and when they drop off, we hope the best for them, but we just don't know.
You get closer than you think you do. And
I've been fortunate. I've got Jen and Scotty, and they're, if I'm disappear for a few days, they're texting me and saying, "Hey, where you been? Are you okay?" And
yeah,
it's cool to have people like that
check up on you. Sure.
Yeah,
I've done that with Scotty. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Just checking in.
Scotty's problem is he got a job where he's driving all night long now.
Yeah.
So, and he's working hellacious hours, so he just can't hop on the streams because he's either sleeping or he's working, one or the other. Got to catch him on the weekends.
Yeah. He's got to do what he's got to do.
And he's a workaholic, so I don't know where he finds the energy. My Lord, just getting out of bed would wear me out 6'9".
Oh. He does, and he's a trucker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those like 12-hour shifts, or is it shift, or it's just he's got to do the journey and the trip, and then he done for the day, or how does that work?
I think he's loading too, isn't he now?
Well, he's running a flatbed, so he's involved in the loading. He has to make sure the load's situated right. He's got to do the tarping and the strapping down, making sure the load's secure. And it's a lot more work than what he was doing before, I think. But he said he's getting in better shape doing it. So,
wow.
But,
yeah, he said he works 12 to 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
Dang. I hope they pay good for that.
Oh, I think they do. I think he's probably loving the money. He was saying he only has to work 3 days a week, wasn't it, Jen? And he just works 5.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, because 3 days, 14 hours is almost 40 hours. So unless their labor laws are different, I don't know.
Wow.
No, he puts in a full 5 days, so he gets that giant paycheck and keeps him in rum. Scotty drinks rum like most people drink beer. They sell it in cans over there.
Rum.
Yeah, it's called Bundy's. It's just a can of rum.
Wow.
I
Oh man, I just messed up.
All right, well, I have to be to work at 9 a.m., so I'm going to say goodnight and get myself to bed.
Well,
Have a good night. I gotta go. It's probably time for me to go too. My Waltons is probably on now.
Waltons?
You know the Waltons, right?
Yeah. You're
night,
still
Dumpling.
watching that shit?
I love that shit. I
Oh,
lived
wow.
for that shit.
Wow.
Seriously.
My
I
grandma
even
used
went.
to watch that as a kid, and I couldn't stand it.
Oh my god!
Goodbye,
I
Jim
even
Bob.
went.
Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, Sue Ellen.
I have pictures of me there. I
Oh,
went
yeah?
and I stayed in the girls' room. I went to the bread and breakfast, the Olivia and John's bed and breakfast in Schuyler, Virginia.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I know the show was filmed back in Backlot in Hollywood, but they did the Hemner house is there in Schuyler, Virginia still. And then right behind the Hemner house, they built the replica to the Waltons. And it's a bed and breakfast. So me and my aunt, after the Virginia Bigfoot conference, we ended up going and staying a night there. It was great.
Jen, you got Prime now, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You better be watching Reacher.
Yeah, I'm going to, because I paid off all my Amazon. I paid it off, and I was like, ugh, done, getting rid of it. And then I'm like, crap, now I need a tablet. Damn it.
You will
So
enjoy
I'll keep it for a
Reacher.
month or two, and then get rid of it, because they upped the price again.
Yeah, they just did. Just did. I just got an email a couple weeks ago. Do you have Prime, Nikki?
Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ought to check out that series they got called Reacher.
Reacher.
Yes, it is awesome. And it's based strictly off the books. It's none of this midget Tom Cruise running around kicking giants' asses.
Is it a whole series or what?
Yeah, and what's nice about it is the first season is one story, finish to end.
Oh, okay. I like
So
those kind.
Yeah, it's basically the author's first book, Killing Fields. And it's pretty awesome. I think my wife loves it, so I'm sure you girls will love it. I like it because he's a kick-ass dude. The author, I watched an interview with the author, and he said he wanted to create a character that could walk down any street in the world and feel safe. Just a giant who can kick everyone's ass. So, and that's what this Reacher is. It's Tom Cruise did 2 movies about Jack Reacher, and they were just bullshit. Didn't even go along lines of what the author wrote. So,
okay.
So I like watching Marvelous Miss Maisel. So I think that's funny. I like that show.
never seen it.
Nah, you probably wouldn't like it, but I think it's funny. It's on Prime.
Why is this puzzle not saving tomorrow? I'm still trying to do work for my show.
I wish you the best of luck there, Icon. 'Cause that wind that went through here was pretty bad. I'm sure everyone's going to be picking up tree branches out of their yards tomorrow.
Wow.
So Icon lives just kind of north east of me by a couple 100 miles.
East. Okay.
He lives up in Wisconsin.
He's a cheesehead.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a cheeser. Teaser.
Well, according to his avatar, he'd be what, a cheesy asshole?
Cheesy asshole.
We love you, Icon.
Icon's my brother from another mother. Hoping to meet him someday. He wants to come down to the grist mill here in Iowa. He loves that shit.
We should find some place that's kind of like central for all three of us and meet somewhere.
Get out of Ohio, Jen. Jesus. We got all these everywhere. You can transfer.
Dude, I don't want to be in Ohio. Ohio's like the black hole state. Like, you get here and then you just can't get out. No, if I can find some place where it doesn't get cold, I'd be happy about that.
Well, me too, but my wife says we're not leaving my grandkids, so I'm fucked.
Oh.
I couldn't. My granddaughter's always here, so I couldn't be away from my grandkids either. But, you know, Arizona seems like a nice place to live.
It's awesome.
Decent temperatures year round.
In the mid section, it's decent. It's very decent. Like in where Moggs lives. Phoenix is just too damn hot and too much crime. I wouldn't live back in Phoenix if you paid me.
Oh, no. I was in Phoenix one time and the temperature was 110. I'm like, who the fuck lives in a place that's 110 degrees? Jesus.
Yeah, when I went to Vegas, it was 110.
Yeah. Yeah, Vegas is exactly the same weather.
You know this, Nikki. What is the town when you leave Arizona going into California?
Blythe.
You jump out of
Blythe.
the vehicle and your lungs start burning instantly.
Yeah.
Holy Moses.
Yep. Then past that is Death Valley, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's called Death Valley for a reason.
My Lord. I remember, my truck air conditioner's just blaring away. I'm feeling all comfortable. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hop out here and see what this town's like. I jumped out and I hopped back in the truck and said, get the hell out of here. I'm done. Don't forget to hook up with Jen when you go to Ohio, Icon.
Yeah, we were talking about going down to Schmidt's to go do the German food buffet.
Ooh.
Schmidt's is the big German restaurant down here in Columbus.
I think I saw that on TV.
Schmidt's, yeah.
It was
What?
a real special. Oh, no, it was a YouTuber foodie guy that did a thing on that. That's what it was.
We're going to have to, I need to get you on live stream so we can talk about this hemp operation you're talking about. You trying to start a CBD store or what?
If you are, let me know.
Jeff,
Because I need a good source of CBD, man.
wow. Actually, I don't know if you've tried it, Nick. Yeah, I've just tried it because through Jen's recommendation, and it does give you peaceful sleep at night.
What?
CBD.
Oh, no, I just now kind of thought I want to try it for my knee because my knee doesn't hurt except when I go to bed. When I'm active, my knee is fine, but the minute I go to bed, it's like fire in my knee.
I understand where you're coming from because I was having the same issue. It would be my left knee, and when I'd sleep on my left side and my right knee would come over, I would actually have to physically grab my knee and straighten it out because it hurt so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And almost immediately after I started this diet, that went away. None of my joints hurt anymore.
Well, you lose all your inflammation because all the sugar comes out of your system.
Yeah, I'm not inflamed anywhere anymore. Matter of fact, do you know how people get like these, I don't know what they're called, fatty shit under their skin? They're kind of a lump.
Oh, cellulose?
Cellulite? It's not cellulite. It's like a bump under your skin. It's almost like a boil under your skin is what it feels like, but it's created by fat.
Uh-huh.
Mine are gone. I had two in my arm, one in my back.
I got one of those lymphomas in my thigh.
Mine are all gone. They disappeared through this diet alone. Because they'd hurt to the touch. If I accidentally rubbed that spot, it would hurt. Completely gone. I seriously, if person didn't have health issues, I'd recommend anyone to try this diet for at least 30 days and see how you feel on it. You know, serious health issues might cause an issue, you know, I don't know. So, but I'm not a doctor. This is just my recommendation because how much it's helped me. And I'm not even into it that far. I'm not even halfway.
But my sunflowers disappeared. Don't go.
Uh-oh. You know, lose 10 pounds in a week. That's pretty good.
It is. Interesting.
No, I was, like I said, I was down to 210 before, and as soon as I started lessening my tramadol, I was able to start eating again. So I went nuts. Started eating all the shit that I couldn't keep down before.
Yeah.
So I went all the way back up to 275. So now I'm back down to 265.
Icon says he needs to get out in the backyard and start chewing on a goat.
That's basically what it is. Icon T-Rex diet.
All right, I said this half an hour ago. I need to get to bed.
I'll let you guys go, and I'll end the stream.
Okay. Good night, you guys.
See ya tomorrow night, Nikki.
Yep.
Night, guys.
Night.
Night, Lester.
Good
night, Chatter.
Thank you.
Have a good one, guys. Talk to you tomorrow, Lester.
Yep. Well, thank everyone for joining, and Icon, maybe next time you'll hop on. Miss talking to you, brother. But we'll catch you on the flip side.